Oh, jam! Hello again, and welcome to the real Frozen Throne pack opening and card review. I did the prologue first to get a free Death Knight. So, let's go look at said Death Knight, shall we? The first card that I'll review here, and do win, is Shadow Reaper Anduin. Now, each class got a new Death Knight. They replace your hero, sort of like Jaraxxus or Majordomo Executus's Ragnaros. They all have 5 armor. They all have a battle cry that does a thing, and they all give you a new hero power. Anduin has a battle cry, destroy all minions with 5 or more attack. So he's just a massive Shadow Word Death on everything. And his new hero power is Void Form. Deal 2 damage after you play a card. Refresh this. I am gonna build so many new Raza Singleton Priest decks, because this is just busted. If this is free, and you just deal 2 damage, play anything. Deal 2 damage, play anything. It's also probably pretty good with multiple Radiant Elementals and, what's her name? Lyra. Just play this free spell, use my hero power. Play this 1-cost spell, get a hero power. Play the hero power. Yeah. I can't wait. And in Hearthstone, I desperately love, like, slow control decks. And this is just slow control deck all to hell. So, this is cool. This is really great. But first, we have to go open packs. So, I have 4805. So, let's buy 48 packs. Okay. Oh, feels good, man. And look at that, 104. When I woke up this morning, I had 4725, and I'm like, there is no way I will get the Win 7 quest to be able to get one more pack, so I won't even worry about it. I opened up Hearthstone, and it was like, challenge a friend, and I went, I get one more pack! So I got one more pack. So yeah, here we go. I'm live streaming this, by the way. If you were there, hey, thanks for joining me. Why are you watching this video again? And if you weren't there, you should have hung out, man. I know you got work and stuff, it's fine. That's why it's on YouTube. It's what's known as double dipping. That's a filthy habit. So here we go. Each class not only got a Death Knight. Oh, wait, I have a special setup for this. Bam! Oh, wait. Okay, this will be non-Death Knight Legendary. No, we'll go ahead and make it right. Okay, hold on. I need to... How do I do this? Double click. There we go. So, Legendaries... 1. Death Knights. 1. Ha-ha! Does that auto-update? Okay, good. Hang on, I gotta get all this crap set up so I can actually see it. There we go. Look, the packs are all losing their minds over here. Alright, let's get one. Let's shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Bam! Well, that was cool. They've also changed the way packs work now. You're guaranteed a legendary within your first 10 packs of any set. And you are not going to get any more duplicate legendaries until you have all the legendaries from a given set. Now, for me, who always opens either no legendaries or multiple copies of the same legendary, this is amazing. Also, I would like to give a big shout out to Will, that's Soge King in the chat right now, for the pre-order 50 packs. That's amazing. Thank you so much, my friend. Let's hope we get all kinds of good stuff out of the first half. So here we go. Chillblade Champion. Wow, we get a good one right off the bat. 4 mana, 3/2, charge and lifesteal paladin card. As far as the lifesteal cards go, I think this is really good. Because it's essentially, it's like a 4-cost removal spell, right? You play it, you're gonna get the lifesteal trigger, I guess is the word. Because you're going to play it and charge it into something. And if... I mean, you could hit them in the face for a 6-point life swing and then make them deal with it. If they deal with it with a minion, you get 3 more life. Or make them use a spell, or whatever. Either way, it's just quality. It's not the best card ever because it's common, but I think it's a great use of lifesteal as opposed to a thing that sits there and has lifesteal, which is, you don't get the immediate value, so I like it. Venomancer, 5 mana, 2/5, poisonous. So for a bunch of these, the only response is it's an arena card. I think it's an arena card. Moving on. A Ganache. 3 mana, +3 attack, and 3 armor druid. It's like Bash. It's Nash, but it's Bash. It's like Nash Bash. It's Bash Nash. Except, obviously, it's not direct damage. You still have to attack, but... what's the name of the 4 attack or 8 armor? Feral Rage? I get the feeling Feral Rage is probably better, but I think Feral Rage will rotate before Nash. So Nash might be a sleeper. Also, it's probably going to be okay in Arena because it's essentially a removal spell, but I think once Feral Rage rotates out, this might see a little more play. I don't know. It's going to depend. Oh, Will pointed out Charge and Lifesteal is great with the Pally hand buff. Hand buffs and just buffs. So you throw him down. Like, let's say it's turn 8 and you draw him. You can go Chillblade Champion, Blessing of Kings, bam! Now that's obviously, you know, Magical Christmas Land. But still, even just something as simple as a Blessing of Might, you know, now you've got a 6-point charge, 6/2 charge lifesteal. Ha ha! Good point. Phantom Freebooter. Oh god, a 4 mana 3/3 pirate. Gain stats equal to your weapons. I think this might be another one of those higher end cards that we see in the aggro pirate warrior thing. Because it's... I mean, if you're holding an Arcanite Reaper and you draw this, then it's suddenly, what, an 8/4? Because you swung with the Arcanite Reaper last turn, let's be honest. I don't know, I guess we'll need to see how that deck holds up and if there's a slot for it. Because that's the only place I can see. Again, it could be an arena card in Rogue or Warrior where you drop it and it hits with a thud. That's about it, though, I think. Yeah. Next. Good pack, good pack. Okay, it wasn't a good pack, but it was a pack. Snow Flipper Penguin. It's adorable. I was talking to Stark Maximum last night, and he pointed out people were saying that with the new Death Knight Rexar Hunter hero power, which is Build a Beast, it's essentially a free +1/+1 on whatever beast you pick for the first part. But other than that, it's adorable. It brings down the power level of Jeweled Macaw just slightly. Stuff like that. Whatever. It's another Wisp. It just has a beast tag. Cobalt Scalebane. At the end of your turn, give another random friendly minion +3 attack. I really like this guy. The Cobalt Scalebane. He's a 5 mana 5/5 dragon, and he just gives another buddy +3 attack. So if you've got another minion on the board, he's a 8/5 for 5, which is good. Plus, it's another dragon, so anybody wanting to play dragons has another thing they can do. Dragons are already scary, so giving 1 +3 attack is terrifying. Yeah. Plus, this is another arena card that's going to make you go... Yep. Grim Necromancer, 4 mana, 2/4, Battlecry, summon 2 1/1 skeletons. Oh, it's, wait a minute. Let's move this up here. There we go. Well, it's still cut off. Whatever, it says all classes. You know that. No, you get the Arthas Paladin by beating the final challenge of the story with all 9 classes. Yeah. I think that's right. Pretty sure. So yeah, Grim Necromancer, a 4 mana 2/4 with 2 1/1s. What's the 4 mana 2/4 that summons a 2/1? Some kind of mechanic, dragonling mechanic, something like that. Dr. Boom, not card. Yeah, definitely not Dr. Boom. I'm assuming the skeletons are just 1/1s that don't do anything. That I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that for 4 mana they wouldn't do anything, so. I mean, it's fine. It's arena board presence. That's about it. I got another Nash. Druid of the Swarm. I like this. I like this a lot. 2 mana, choose one, transform into a 1/2 with Poisonous or a 1/5 with Taunt. The 1/2 with Poisonous is really neat if they have a thing you want to die. And the 1/5 with Taunt is really neat if they're aggressive. And you just need to buy a turn or two. Both of these I think are neat. And it's only 2 mana. So yeah, it either buys time or kills a big thing, or it causes them to waste resources to kill your Poisonous so you don't kill their big thing. Either way, it's buying you some time. And I like it. I like it a lot. Especially because it's only 2, which is sick. You know, this is really bugging my sensibilities over here. I made this black bar at the bottom so that you could... Thank you, Mike. 100 bits for the adorable penguin. I did this so you could read the card counter down here better, but it's bothering me that it's cutting stuff off. So there, that's better. Okay. All right, moving on. Bam! Righteous Protector. I freaking love this. A 1 mana 1/1 Taunt Divine Shield in Paladin. There are a lot of things in Paladin. Well, not a lot, but there are things in Paladin that care about Divine Shield. Each class seems to have gotten like a new theme pushed. And Paladin's is Divine Shield. Like every time a minion loses Divine Shield, a thing happens, you know. And I think this guy, not only is it good for that, it's just, this is good. It's an Argent Squire that has Taunt. Which is really good. You remember Shielded Minibot? It's not as good as Shielded Minibot. You remember Annoyatron? It's probably on that level. And it's cheaper. Because it just gets in the damn way and they have to hit it with 2 things to get rid of it. Yeah. Hey, look, another Chillblade champion. Nice. Plague Scientist. 3 mana, 2/3. Combo, give a friendly minion Poisonous. I think this is an arena card through and through. I don't think this is going to be terribly big unless Rogue has major problems getting through the minions of some new deck that has popped up. Grave Shambler. 4 mana, 4/4 elemental. Oh, it's an elemental. Whenever your weapon is destroyed, gain +1/+1. This doesn't seem like it's going to be worth the effort. Although, I guess... Okay, who uses weapons? Rogue. Rogue can... Wow, Rogue's hero power says give this +1/+1. Wow, Rogue's hero power actually just says that. That's really cool. But it's a, I think it's just an arena card for Rogues and Warriors because I really don't think it's going to be worth the effort that it would take to get use out of this in Constructed. It just doesn't have that kind of power. But 4 mana, 4/4, that grows in Arena is probably pretty okay in a class that can make it grow, so probably Rogue and Warrior. Yeah. And Ghastly Conjurer, 4 mana 2/6 Battlecry, add a mirror image spell to your hand for Mage. This, I like this. Will said Plague Scientist turns patches into a removal spell, though it's not the best. That is true, but again, that's not really good. Although it is a thing we might see, you never know. But yeah, Ghastly Conjurer, a 4 mana 2/6, so it's got 6 ass, so it's hard to kill. And it gives you a mirror image, which, 1 mana, get 2 0/2s with taunt. It's a control mage deck, and as someone who loves control decks in Hearthstone, I think this is so sick. It also gives you a spell to use with the quest in Mage, but it just slows everything down. 2/6 is hard to get out of the way. Mirror images are a pain in the ass to get out of the way. You didn't have to put mirror image in your deck, which is a plus, because it's not worth going in the deck most of the time. I really like that. Do it again. Bam! Oh, there it is! Legendaries. 2. Sack. Another Cobalt Scalebane. Oh, open the rare. That's fine. Death Revenant. A 5 mana 3/3. Battlecry, gain +1/+1 for each damage minion. Okay, there are a lot of whirlwind effects and things that hurt minions in Warrior, especially in this set. So it could be that we'll see some crazy, like, whirlwind, Death Revenant, 8/8 for 5, but it seems more like an arena trick than a constructed trick, not great, but it could be a thing because it's just quirky enough to be a thing. I don't know. I'm sure we'll see it in constructed in the first couple weeks, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you're not gonna see it after that. How the hell do you say that? It sounds like a sneeze. Like in the middle of a word. Atsurus! Veteran. So it's a 1 mana 2/1. Give a friendly minion +1 attack. It's, what's his name? Abusive Sergeant with a thing that lasts. Wow, it is Abusive Sergeant. It's old school pre-nerf Abusive Sergeant. Acarus. Thank you, Jacob. Acarus veteran. I still like my middle of a sneeze better. Acarus. Anyway, yeah. I think this is probably fine. It's definitely going to be neat in Arena. Because anything to get more value out of an early drop is good, and this makes it, better. I don't know if it's obviously not the power of the pre-nerf Abusive Sergeant. I don't know. I guess time will tell. If there's some sort of aggressive, like, face deck, then this will probably be in it. Other than that, I don't know. Hey, look, Grave Shambler. All right, here we go, you guys. What is it? It's Lillian Voss. Huh. Not the first one I would have picked, but hey, 4 mana 4/5 rogue card. Battlecry, replace spells in your hand with random spells from your opponent's class. Thank you for the legendary there, Mike. Mike has said anytime I'm getting 100 bits for every legendary. Speaking of which, let me move that in this particular stream. Go over here. There we go. That'll be less stupid. Yeah. Now, I think Kibler said that this was a deliberate play on Liliana Vess. I don't know if that's true or not. Jacob, you're our resident WoW guy. Is this a character from WoW, or is this a Hearthstone thing? But the flavor text for Lillian Voss... Actually... Okay, as far as the card, I think it's a highlight card. It's a Trollden card. It's a thing you'll see in highlights when someone has a bazillion coins in hand and they do this and then they win. Yeah. She doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear, and she absolutely will not stop ever until all necromancers are dead. Liliana Vess is a necromancer. Lillian Voss is old school WoW. So is this before or after Liliana Vess? WoW devs have said her name wasn't based on Liliana. Oh, okay. I don't know which came first. I'm just going off the one thing I've heard. And this seems pretty big though. The fact that she's digging, killing necromancers. Anyway, what was I doing? I was opening packs. Because it's, yeah, Lillian Voss is a highlight card, not a actual card, you know? Blood Razor, this is one of those effects. The thing that Warrior has going for it in this set is damaging your own stuff. And Blood Razor, 4 mana, 2/2, Battle Cry, and Death Rattle, deal 1 damage to all minions. It's like a more whirlwindy, less face-punchy Death Spite. And I really think this is good in multiple ways. It's good with like the Patron Warrior style things. What? And it's just good to, you know, clear out small opposing minions. That sort of thing. I think it's really good. A Burlock. 2 mana, 2/2 Murloc. Freeze an enemy. Battle Cry. I actually think this is a really good fit for the Murloc. Oh. I appreciate it, sir. Go ahead and win. Yeah, that's a thing with the Uther Death Knight, which hopefully I'll open. Hey! But anyway, I think this is really good for the Shaman quest, the Murloc quest, just because it's a 2 mana 2/2 Murloc that actually stops one of their things that could kill yours. You know? Just a solid little dude. Sunborn Valkyr, 5 mana 5/4 Battlecry, give adjacent minions +2 health. I guess that seems fine. I have no opinion on this. I got nothing. Give adjacent minions +2 health. So it's like not Defender of Argus, which is used for, oh god, don't hit me in the face. It's just survivability. And you have to have 2 things to get most value out. I got nothing, you guys. I have no idea. I guess if you play this next to some taunt minions, it's really funny. I don't know. It seems Arena-y, because it's really good in Arena. Oh, look, another veteran. And the rare is Devour Mind, the Thoughtsteal Plus. 5 mana, copy 3 cards in your opponent's deck and add them to your hand. It's Thoughtsteal +1 for 2 extra mana. I don't know. I think for decks that... Okay, hang on. Thoughtsteal is just essentially card drawing like any sort of priest deck. I think this is more for like slower? This is more for slower priest decks that want more value. So for 1 card you get 3 as opposed to Thoughtsteal where you get 2 for 1 card. Where the cost is sort of whatever, because it's a control deck. I mean, I'll try it. I don't care. I'm silly. There's an epic. Epics. 1. Is that really the first epic? Grim Necromancer. Oh, we talked about her. Howling Commander. Do we have a Nick Fury and his Howling Commanders? Anyway, 3 mana. 2/2 Paladin card. Battlecry. Draw a Divine Shield minion from your deck. Oh. Wow, this says go draw Tyrion. Wow, that's cool. So yeah, you don't want to play this in like a heavy Divine Shield deck, but it says go draw Tyrion. Wow. Or I guess, what's his name? Wicker Flame Burn Bristle. I have no idea if it's worth putting in your deck just to draw one of those, but I really think you play this with just a couple of key Divine Shield guys rather than a bunch of them, so you can just play this and draw it. But then it's a 3 mana 2/2, so and if you draw Tyrion, you can't play it in the same turn, right? Tyrion costs 8. I have no idea if that's worth playing or not. I guess we'll find out. Breath of Syndragosa. Deal 2 damage to a random enemy minion and freeze it. Hey, it's like Flame Cannon, but it's Frost Cannon. Except Flame Cannon could kill damn near everything. I have no idea if this is worth playing. I guess if you're playing some of the other, like, things that care about things being frozen, you're totally playing this. And if not, I don't know if it's good enough. I mean, it is only 1 mana, but it only deals 2 and freezes a thing. Like, Flame Cannon, you almost didn't care what you hit when you cast Flame Cannon. Because even if it hit the Sludge Belcher, you could just ping it and turn it into a 1/2 after that, and it was fine. Well, no, I guess we'll have to see where the meta ends up and if that's worth playing. Oh, look, another Nash. Epic! Obsidian Statue! Ah, this is so cool. Obsidian Statue, 9 mana, 4/8, with Taunt, with Lifesteal. Its death rattle is destroy... That's how much I love it. Destroy a random enemy minion. This is so stupid. This is immediately going to go in my wild N'Zoth Reno Priest deck. Because to get this back with N'Zoth is just sick. So it's 4/8, so it's hard to kill. It has Taunt, so they can't punch through it without punching through it. And the Lifesteal with 4 power. Whoo! And then if they do kill it, it kills one of their things. This is nuts. I think this is... 9 mana seems a bit much, but I think it's worth it. Pretty sure it's worth it. I'm very happy to have gotten one of those, so I don't have to craft it. Because I was gonna. Crypt Lord. Here we go. Druid's thing in this set is Taunt. 3 mana, 1/6 Taunt. After you summon a minion, gain +1 health. Oh. It's +1 health. If it wasn't a 1, this would be... This was a 2/6. This would be insane. But it's a 1/6, so like nothing. I guess if you're just desperately trying to buy time for against aggro decks, this is probably okay. I don't think it's great though. I think this is another arena card. Death Speaker, give a friendly minion immune this turn. 3 mana, 2/4. So what does immune do? Immune can't take damage. Is it a combination of Divine Shield and like can't be targeted, the Fairy Dragon thing? I think it is, right? Integrale, what? Seems like Spirit Monger. My bad, I got all caught up looking at cards and don't know which one you're talking about. Plus there's a bigger delay than you'd think. My bad. But yeah, so it gives a friendly minion immune. So I think that means that it can't be targeted, but it's a battle cry, so you're doing it on your turn, so the can't be targeted doesn't matter. I just don't know why they said immune. That's weird. But, I mean, it's a 3 mana 2/4 that says that thing over there is fine this turn. So, you know, sure. That's another neat arena card, I guess. But I don't see it doing anything in standard. Tainted Zealot. I have not seen this card. A 2 mana 1/1, Divine Shield, and spell damage. Huh. I guess just another spell damage thing, or another Divine Shield thing. Let's throw spell damage on it. Okay. Oh, the Priest Taunt thingy is like Spiritmonger. Dude, it totally fits in a N'Zoth Priest deck. Like, straight up. Other than that, I think it fits in pretty much any control priest deck, because it just stops your opponent cold or forces them to use a removal spell, or several. I don't know. It's fine. Whatever. Defile! This is the card that made Dreadsteed get nerfed. Defile, 2 mana, deal 1 damage to all minions. If any die, cast this again. This card right here. Dreadsteed got changed. It used to be when this dies, summon a new one. Boom, right there. This one says... now it says, at the end of the turn, summon back any that... or summon a new copy, or something like that. So instead of constantly coming back, it just comes back once at the end of turn. It's because of this, it would have been an infinite loop of forever, ever, 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 ever. And I think this is really cool. You can strategically, like, run your own dudes into things so that Defile will get 1 extra trigger. I think it's just a really good Warlock removal spell or board cleared type thing that requires some setup. But if you can make it work, it's going to be insane. If you can't make it work, it's going to sit in your hand and go, duh. So, yeah. I think it's cool, though. What is this? Another Druid of the Swarm. Sweet. Yay. Hello, Schmuck. I think can attack more than once immune is better. Yeah, it's true. Wind Fury immune is way better. Another Tainted Zealot. Wicked Skeleton, a 4 mana 1/1, gain +1/+1 for each minion that died this turn. No, it costs 4. I was like, well, you Flame Strike their board. No. It costs 4. So this is like run all your dudes into a thing and then play a big thing? You play Unleash the Hounds and kill all the things and then play Wicked Skeleton? Okay, that's actually really funny. Seems like another arena card, I'm not gonna lie. Lots of these commons, that's just what they are. And yeah, hey, another one of those. Hey, another one of those. Doomed Apprentice, 3 mana 3/2. Your opponent's spells cost 1 more. I mean, it's a 3 mana 3/2, so that's 2 strikes. I guess this is cute to throw down when you think your opponent is going to have a miracle turn, but then they just kill it first instead. So, I mean, it's a cute callback to the Sorcerer's Apprentice, I guess. I want to know if she says something like, one day you'll be just like me or something, but whatever. It's cute. Fallen Sun Cleric, 2 mana 2/1, give a friendly minion +1/+1. It's Shattered Sun Cleric, -1. And I think it's not as sturdy as Shattered Sun Cleric, obviously, which is a 3-mana 3/2. But it does get you that extra oomph at the beginning of the game, earlier in the game. But then it's so easy to just pick off. Again, if there's some sort of super aggro deck, I guess this will see some play. Otherwise, Arena. Stitch Tracker, 3-mana 2/2, Battle Cry. Discover a copy of a minion in your deck. In a Hunter. Rhaegar, is that you? Huh. That's really neat. I have no idea if this is constructed worthy, but it's really neat. And it might be because it's Hunter. Discover a copy of a minion. So it's, I already forgot the name of the priest card that's discover a copy of a spell in your deck. But this is a 2/2 body that gets you another body. I think this might actually be good. I'm not sure, though. I guess we'll see what... Poor Hunter just sucks right now, so I guess we'll have to see what Hunter does. Oh, look, 2 of those again. Shadow Ascendant, 2-mana 2/2. At the end of your turn, give another random and friendly minion +1/+1. Wait, it's 2 mana. Oh my god, it says buffed target Northstar Cleric. Okay, if some sort of weird, like, tempo priest comes up, this might actually be good. And I know I keep saying arena, but commons are mostly there for arena. So, like, the Stitch Tracker is really good in arena. So, well, maybe not really good, but it's good in arena. It gets you another copy of a thing. And the Shadow Ascendant, it's pretty good in arena. So, I don't know. These two might have some potential in constructed. It's possible. And another Defile. Cool. Oh yeah, and Will pointed out Hunter draw seems good. It is a draw spell in Hunter, which Hunter is miserably lacking in. Holy crap. 5-mana 2/2 Skelemancer. Death Rattle. If it's your opponent's turn, summon an 8/8 skeleton. Well, it's AoE insurance. That's for damn sure. Wow. Give this taunt and then watch your opponent squirm. Ah, that's cool. Is that worth putting in like a N'Zoth control paladin? Throw a Spike Ridge Steed on it and giggle, because that's funny. Dude, I don't know. I think I'll try it, though. Pretty sure I'll try it. Tuskar Fisherman. 2-mana 2/3 Battlecry. Give a friendly minion spell damage +1. Is this the fishing tournament? I don't know. Anything that says spell damage makes me go, eh. Like, when it's good, it's going to be really good, and otherwise it's just a river croc. Hey! Why am I getting so many of the same common in the... I thought they said they weren't doing that as much anymore. Like, you shouldn't get multiple commons in the same pack anymore. This is like the 3rd or 4th time. I think they might have broken it. Hey, look, another Burlock. Serenite Chain Gang. 4-mana 2/3 with taunt. Battlecry, summon a copy of this minion. Isn't that just Feral Spirits without the overload? Does Feral Spirits cost 3 or 4? Oh, Bosco says it's that you won't get triples, I believe. Oh, you can't get more than 2. Oh, okay. I knew the word 2 was in there somewhere. Dude, what does Feral Spirits cost? Because my brain is crap. I really like the AoE insurance here. I still don't know if they're any good, though. Wolves cost 3. Okay. So this costs 4. Okay. So this is... It's still cheaper overall because the wolves cost 3 and have overload 2. That's what's throwing me. It's the overload 2. But it's for all the classes. So, huh. I mean, I like it. I don't know if it's any good, but I think it's cool. The lack of overload really makes me feel better. Breath of Sindragosa. Golden Common! A Forge of Souls. Draw 2 weapons from your deck. For 2 mana and warrior. Draw 2 weapons. I mean, I guess it's a bit of deck thinning. You can go ahead and get your Fiery War Axes or your... whatever the new Deathbite thing is called. Draw 2 weapons. Because... like, you don't want to play... you don't want to have more than one weapon in your hand because it's just a dead card until you get rid of your other weapon, or you're losing value. But I guess if you're an aggressive deck and it's late and you haven't killed them yet, this is probably okay. Like, I don't know how to evaluate this. Like, aggro decks don't want a card that doesn't do anything in their hand. And then, like, more control-y decks don't want multiple weapons in their hand. They want cards that do things. I have no idea. I got nothing. I have 0 idea if this card is even worth looking at. Another Burlock. Another Skelemancer. Mind Breaker, 3 mana, 2/5. Hero powers are disabled. Okay, 1. This guy's hair is amazing. If that's even hair. They might be tendrils or something. 2. This is really cool. So think about, like, Warlock without the ability to draw cards is just balls. It's just dildos. Hunter without the ability to shoot you in the face has serious problems, like, ending a game. Priest without healing is just stupid. Like, the hero power is a big thing that makes each class what it is. And it's a major strength of each class. So, Mindbreaker takes that and goes, but it does it for both heroes. I don't know, dude. The fact that it's a 2 mana 3/5 is also really good. Just stat-wise. But I have no idea how to evaluate this card. I think just for stats and slowing your opponent down, it's probably good. Like, arena-wise, it's probably pretty good. Somebody's got a Golden Prince. Damn. Then you play Mindbreaker against Pirate Warrior. What does that do? Other than be a 2/5 in the way. Makes Sulfuras a lot worse. That's true. But, like... okay, that's a good point. Once you get to that point in the game, the Quest Warrior deck has a problem actually dealing with big things other than its hero power. That could be pretty funny. Oh, okay. It does nothing against Pirate Warrior. I mean, it is still a 2/5, so it eats several of their minions after their minions punch you in the face. Here we go. Dark Conviction. 2 mana. Set a minion's attack and health to 3. Oh, it's the spell that Keeper of Voldemort casts, just for free. Well, for 2. You know what I mean. I mean, it's fine. It's either a buff or a nerf, same as Keeper Voldemort, just without the 3-4 and body left over. I have no idea if this is worth seeing playing constructed. I guess the Galvadon Paladin gets a new thing. I don't know. Play dead. 1 mana, trigger a friendly minion's death rattle. Okay, 1, it's adorable. I'm gonna die. But... oh, wait, it only costs 1. Okay, yeah, this is really cool. When you draw the, well, okay. Hunter's thing in this set is death rattles. I have a lot of death rattles. And a lot of things that play off of death rattles, like play dead. So, yeah, I think it's fine. And the fact that it only costs 1 makes it a lot easier to deal with than, like, Feign Death, which costs 2, so you kept having to wait an extra turn. You're like, oh, okay, well, let me... oh, wait, it costs 2. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I think it's fine. 3 mana, 3/4, Cold Wraith. Battle cry if an enemy's frozen, draw a card. That seems really good. Especially with the Breath of Sindragosa thing. Thank you for the puppies, Carolina. Ooh. 3 mana, 3/4 is already good stats, and you could draw a card. This might be like a new, like, mage staple. I wonder if there'll be like a freeze tempo mage. Even just in freeze mage. Is this good? Late game, cast Blizzard, play Cold Wraith. I don't know. I can't tell if it would fit into any existing deck or if there's a new deck that goes with it. I guess we'll find out. There's another Valkyr. Exploding Bloatbat. Wow, this is really funny for 5 mana. But okay, Exploding Bloatbat, 4 mana, 2/1 beast. Death Rattle, deal 2 damage to all enemy minions. It's just enemy minions. Damn! Okay, yeah, Play Dead is really good with this. It's also like a consecration on a beast, so you... I don't know, this seems good. I've always wanted like a control-y style hunter deck that has never really existed. But this is making a good case. It's an explosive trap and a bat. It's a flying explosive trap. I like it. I think it's cool. Shadow Ascendant, yup. Dark Conviction, yup. Crypt Lord, yup. Plague Scientist, yup. Mindbreaker, yup. Oh, that was an easy pack. Oh, there's an epic. Epics 2. Wretched Tiller. Oh god, it's an angry farmer. 1 mana, 1/1. Whenever this minion attacks, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. Okay. It's like a leper gnome that you might not get any value out of. Anyway, I did not mean to open the epic. Death Axe Punisher. 4 mana, 3/3. Battle... Well, thank you, Aleph Cat. 1,000 bits for an epic. It's my second epic. Okay, 4 mana, 3/3. Battle Cry. Give a random lifesteal minion in your hand +2/2. Death Axe Punisher. Okay, 1, he's got the most metal name ever. Death Axe Punisher. But, oh, yeah. If you're playing lifesteal minions, then buffing a lifesteal minion is like the best possible thing you can do. I have no idea. It's a battle cry. It's one of those really niche battle cries, or battle cry minions that when it's good, it's really good, and every other time it's really stupid. So there you go. That's what it is. Skelemancer. Hey, look, a non-golden Forge of Souls. And a Spreading Plague. Oh, this is neat. 5 mana, Druid card. Summon a 1/5 Scarab with Taunt. If your opponent has more minions, cast this again. So this will always stop you one short of matching their number of minions. So if they have 2 minions and you have no minions, you cast this, you'll get 1. Wait, I don't know why I said that. It'll always match the number of minions, right? Yeah. But it's not... Okay, there we go. It's not 1 for each minion they have. It's so that you have the same amount. So it's not like Unleash the Hounds. Unleash the Hounds, if they have 5 minions and you cast it, you get 5 minions. Even if you've got 1 or 2 already in the board. But Spreading Plague, if they've got 5 minions and you've got 3 minions, you get 2. So it always equals things out. There we go. And again, Taunt is a thing that Druid is doing in this set. So if you want the Taunt things, is probably pretty good. Plus, each one has 5 toughness, which is a royal pain to get through, even though they only have the 1 attack, which is hard to get use out of. I think it's fine. Like, if you're playing... It's weird to say slow control-y Druid, because that's totally not a thing. So it's cool, but I don't know if it has a home. You know? If you're building towards something and you don't want to die, then it's probably pretty good. Otherwise, I don't think so. Breath of Syndragos. That's the one I couldn't think of the name with the frozen thing. Bye, Elfcat. Webweave. Summon 2 1/2 poisonous spiders. Oh, but it costs 5. Ugh. Oh, it costs 5. I guess that makes sense. You don't want to give Druid the ability to just kill 2 things for cheap. Okay, fine. Because Druid has always had a problem just murdering other big things, unless they have big things themselves. Because Druid is very, big green men from Magic. So... 1/2. It doesn't actually say summon 2 removal spells, though, Stark, because they're just 1/2s and they're really easy to get rid of. I have no idea. I think this will be a thing that will make Druid slightly better in Arena, actually, where it actually does say summon 2 removal spells. But in Constructed, I'm not sure. I got a golden common. Oh, it's a shaman common. Golden shaman common. 3 Jakari Defender, 3 mana, 2/8 taunt with Overload 3. So it's got Deathlord stats, which Deathlord was insane back in the day. But it overloads for 3. And if you play this early, like say you play this on turn 3, next turn you have 1 mana. And I don't know if that's worth it. But if you play it late game, it's just a 2/8. I guess we need to see if there's a... So there are things in Druid that care... not Druid, Shaman that care about overload and the amount you've overloaded. Not to the extent of the 1 mana 1/3 that was broken. But... yeah. I have no idea about this guy. He seems like he's neat, but doesn't have a home again. Another Crypt Lord. Shallow Gravedigger. 3 mana 3/1 Death Rattle. Add a random Death Rattle minion to your hand. Oh, he's like the reverse of the Priest guy. Museum Curator. I mean, he does get you more dudes, but it might be a not good dude. I don't know what to think about this. There are some pretty terrible death rattles these days. I'm gonna say arena card that you don't want to play. I don't know. I got nothing. Acolyte of Agony, 3 mana, 3/3, lifesteal in Priest. This is, again, if there's some sort of weird, like, tempo Priest deck, I think this will be in it. Otherwise, I think it's an arena card. Because, again, okay, remember what I said I loved about the charge guy from Paladin? Because it has charge. This doesn't. It just sits there and might gain you 3 life. So, I mean, it's pretty good against aggressive decks. As we found at the last Magic GP, Lifesteal or Lifelink is really good against super aggressive decks. Decks were just throwing 1 or 2 Lifelink guys in their deck because the mono red aggro deck was so big. So if aggro decks are a problem, this is probably pretty good. Otherwise, like I said, if there's a tempo priest that pops up, then maybe. Otherwise, I don't see it. I just see it being another arena card. Bloodrazor, that's what it's called. Bloodrazor, gotta remember that. Bear Shark! A 3 mana 4/3 that can't be targeted by spells or hero powers, and it's a beast. I mean, I'm okay playing this on turn 3 in a Hunter deck. Especially if I've got a Houndmaster in hand and they're not going to kill it. Yeah. Otherwise, it's good with the Build a Beast, Deathstalker, Rexar, whatever he's called, hero power. Because it'll add 3 mana and 4/3 can't be targeted. I don't know. I think he's fine. I don't think he's great. I don't think he's bad. He's fine. If you need this sort of thing in a deck, then you're going to put it in there. And if not, then you're not. I mean, that's... Candygram? Oh, yeah. Stark said earlier the flavor text is Candygram, which is terrifying. Shadowblade, Rogue, 3 mana, 3/2, weapon, Battlecry. Your hero is immune this turn. I love this. Making your hero immune means you can slam your 3 attack into whatever the hell you want. If you throw a deadly poison on it, it's sick, or an envenom weapon, something. Weapons are a big thing in Rogue this time. Weapons and defense. And this is both in one. Hey. Yeah, I like this. I think this gives Rogue something that it needed, which is the ability to take care of things with its weapon without dying. It makes face tanking, better for 1 turn. Sometimes that's all you need. Happy Ghoul! Oh my god, look, he's so happy! And again, here's another of those Tempo Priest cards. 3 mana, 3/3. Costs 0 if your hero was healed this turn. If there is a Tempo Priest deck, I think this will be right in there. Otherwise, Otherwise, he's just dumb. Yeah. The dream, obviously, is to, take damage on turn 1 as a priest, and then turn 2 heal yourself and drop 2 of those, which is nuts. But otherwise, again, it's just Tempo Priest is the only place I see it being a thing. Hey, Wicked Skeleton. Tuskar Fisherman, we had one of those. Vryghoul. Okay. 3 mana, 3/1, Death Rattle. If it's your opponent's turn, summon a 2/2 ghoul. I like this too. I love all these if it's your opponent's turn Death Rattles. Because it's got 1 ass, so it's really easy to kill. But if they kill it, you get a 2/2. So you can potentially trade up to not get a 2/2, or you just keep hitting them in the face and get a 2/2 when they finally get sick of getting hit in the face. I think it's neat. I think it's fine. I like it. Another Cold Wraith. Venom Strike Trap. Oh, it's a Hunter Trap. 2-mana secret. When one of your minions is attacked, summon a 2/3 Poisonous Cobra. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. Attack one of my minions, give me a removal spell, and it's a 2/3. So even if you don't kill a minion with it, it still hits them in the face. I like that. That's really good. Or maybe it's not really good, but I think it's really cool. Trying to slow Hunter down. Make it more than just a face Hunter deck. Sanguine Reveler. 1/1 battle cry for 1. Destroy a friendly minion, gain +2/+2. In Warlock. Sure. It's another of those kill your own things, make this better. Like the, some kind of Pterodax. Ravenous Pterodax? I don't know. Since Warlock is kind of bad at the moment, I don't ever see or play it. But hey. Like a Possessed Villager. You get a 1-mana 3/3 and still have a 1/1. Whatever. Seems okay. Shadow Ascendant. Chain Gang. Hey, another Reveler. Frozen Clone. Mage Secret. After your opponent plays a minion, add 2 copies of it to your hand. Okay, so it gets you battle cries, I guess, which Mirror Entity doesn't. Oh, and it's 2 more cards for the quest. That's pretty cool. It seems like you just want... You'd rather play Mirror Entity if you're not playing the quest, though. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like the tempo is just better from getting it on the board. Well, obviously the tempo is better from just getting it on the board. But then if they played something with Battlecry, you get 2 copies of it. I don't know. We'll have to see if it's got a home. Yeah, the quest is casting spells that weren't in your deck. Oh, another epic! Epic! Epics 3. Leeching Poison. Here we go. Give your weapon lifesteal. Another weapon and defense thing. Not really defense, but... this is really good with Deadly Poison, obviously. I don't know how... So, like, with Deadly Poison, you just... It was okay to just play 2, because you've always got a weapon, which means you can make a 3/2 weapon. But... With lifesteal, you have to be playing other weapons, because just giving your stupid Wicked Knife lifesteal is not worth a card. So if you're running like the Shadow Blade thing earlier, it's probably pretty good. But I don't know, like, do you run like one of these? Do you throw 2 in? I have no idea. Huh. I'm glad it exists, though. It's really cool. But, like, I don't know how you play it, or I don't know how you play it. I don't know how you deck build it, you know? Dark Conviction, yep. Valkyr Soul Claimer, 3-mana 1/4. And Warrior, whenever this minion survives damage, summon a 2/2 ghoul. Oh, it's another of the... So the Warrior thing, I think I said this, is the damaging your own stuff. And this is one of them. Like, when you hit with your Blood Razor and it dies in Whirlwinds, you get a 2/2 out of it. Hey! I have no idea if that sort of deck is any good. Like, I remember with Patron Warrior, I said when I initially reviewed it, if there are enough cards to make the deck work, it'll totally be a deck. And there were, and it was. With this, and these sorts of effects, I have no idea. This might just be like a nifty thing you do in Arena, or like a fun kind of warrior deck, but I have no idea if it'll be competitive. I think it's really cool. I love it. And I want to build a deck that does this sort of thing for fun. Totally. Epic. Nosferatu. 2 mana, 2/3. Battlecry. Remove the top card of your opponent's deck. I guess she's cute? Yeah, I guess she's cute. The hell good does removing the top card of your opponent's deck do? This isn't Magic where they can stack their deck with various cards. I mean, what she says is, okay, burn an opponent's card, which, as we all know from burning opponent's cards, it's whatever. She's cute. Hey, Leeching Poison. Dreadscale Knight, a 1/1 lifesteal Murloc. It's just another 1-drop Murloc to put in Murloc decks if you want. It's obviously really good with Rockpool Hunter if it survives. It's really good with War Leader, obviously. So it might be good with those, or it might not be good enough because it's only a 1/1 for 1. The lifesteal's neat, but the lifesteal only matters if they if it gets buffed. Like, otherwise, yeah. Wait, which card caused so much uproar when it was spoiled? The Nosferatu? But Chewy, what if you mill their Tyrion? Yeah, and what if you mill their 1/1 with lifesteal and taunt, or divine shield and taunt, or whatever it is? The chance of you milling an actual card that matters is it's 1 in whatever's their deck size is. What was that? Goat314, thank you for the follow and the small heart attack. I appreciate it. Why would it cause an uproar? I don't get it. What kind of uproar, Will? Ice Fishing! Hey! 2 mana Shaman card, draw 2 Murlocs from your deck. I think this is really cool in the Murloc Shaman quest deck because it lets you play slightly less Murlocs. I think is the way I want to word this. Like, to get the most value out of the quest, you have to have lots of Murlocs. Like, you gotta have Murlocs. You gotta fill your deck full of Murlocs so you can finish the quest and then get Megafin and you feel bad when you like draw not Murloc cards in the early game, so you go, damn it, so you want lots of Murlocs. But this, it lets you play a couple of less Murlocs, I think, because you're gonna draw 2 from it. I might just be talking out of my ass. That's always the problem that I've had with the Murloc quest, is anytime I draw something that's not a Murloc, I go, damn it! Bone Baron. Good name. 5 mana, 5/5 in Rogue. Death Rattle, add 2 1/1 skeletons to your hand. The hell's a 1/1 skeleton? Hey guys, what's a 1/1? Is it just a 1 mana thing? Because then it's like a Miracle Rogue style card. Wait, no. Miracle Rogues... I guess it's a Sherazin Miracle Rogue style card. Will says, that's the point. A lot of Hearthstone players have never played Magic, so they vastly overvalue mill. And the Hearthstone devs have said they weren't going to make cards like that before. Oh. Okay, so it caused an uproar because Hearthstone players don't get it. And because Hearthstone devs Don't get it. Got it. Okay, got it. Whatever. Like I said, I think this is neat for the Sherazin style of Miracle Rogue. Oh, and it gives you combo. You can play a skeleton to combo with things easily. Plus, it's a 5-mana 5/5, which is okay. I guess it's fine. It's an arena card. I don't see this being terribly constructed worthy unless people are finding it hard to reactivate Sherazin. I guess. Runeforge Haunter. Okay. 1, I love this art. This art is trippy, and I think it's really sweet. 2, it's a 4-mana 5/3. During your turn, your weapon doesn't lose durability. I really like this. It essentially, it just gets you a free swing with whatever weapon you have equipped. And it's like, it's got a scary enough front end to where they have to kill it. If they don't kill it, you get another free swing with your weapon, which is awesome. Especially if you've got a poisoned weapon, a deadly poisoned weapon. Even your wicked knife, it saves you 2 mana from having to re-equip it, I guess. So yeah, I don't know if it's that good, but I'm really glad that it exists. It's neat design space, and I like it. I have no idea if it's good enough to see me play. I got nothing. Stark said use it with Gorehowl. That's true. You could punch someone in the face with Gorehowl, and Gorehowl would not die, which is awesome. So if you steal a Gorehowl somehow, then you are rolling in it. Also, shut up, Stark. Tainted Zealot. Chillblade Champion. Hildnir Frostrider, whatever. 3-mana 4/4, good stats, battlecry, freeze your other minions. Frozen characters lose their next attack. Okay, so wait. If you play this guy before you attack, freeze your dudes so they miss an attack, and then say go, do they unfreeze next turn? Because you didn't attack? Is that how that works? Or if you attack and then freeze, are they frozen next turn? Because depending on how this works, you could make it work. Or you play it on an empty board and it's 3-mana 4/4. I don't think this is constructed good. I don't even know if it's arena good, to be honest. It might be. I don't know. Devour Mind. And a Golden Defile. I'm sorry, that's Hypnotic. What? Bloodworm, 5-mana 4/4 lifesteal beast. Okay. That makes... This is really cool to jump out of a Jeweled Macaw or something. Otherwise, I'm going to call it another arena card because it's just a lifesteal thing that just sits there. Plus 5-mana 4/4 isn't great. Although 4 lifesteal is pretty good. But I don't think this is constructed power level. Here we go. Stark says, if a friendly character gets frozen after attacking, they will unfreeze at the end of the next turn. This includes characters with Wind Fury who have only attacked once this turn. But what if they get frozen before attacking? Bone Baron. Frozen Clone. Dark Conviction. Devour Mind. Okay. If a friendly character gets frozen before attacking, they will unfreeze at the end of turn. This includes characters which were unable to attack, such as 0 attack minion or hero. Oh, okay. So if you... It really just removes 1 attack. So if you're in an advantageous situation where... attacking is not necessary, then playing the 3 mana 4/4 is okay. But if you attack first and then play it, and then next turn your opponent goes, dudes, and you really need to attack now, you can't, that seems terrible. So it's a situational drawback card with good stats. Yeah. Drain Soul, 2 mana lifesteal, deal 2 damage to a minion in Warlock. It's like Drain Life, but I don't want to say better, but different, because it can't hit heroes, but it can hit minions. And because it has lifesteal, like, spell damage affects it. So spell damage on Drain Life, if you have spell damage, you know, +5, it says deal 7 damage to deal 7 damage, gain 2 life. Like the lifesteal, it doesn't have lifesteal. Drain Soul, however, has lifesteal. So if you deal 7, you're going to gain 7. So it's a different card. You know, if you have Thalnos out, it's a Lightning Helix. It's fine, whatever. It's another Warlock removal spell. Bear Shark. Blood Razor. Skelemancer. A golden rare, Arrogant Crusader. Ah, like this guy. Here's another cool one. A 4 mana 5/2. Death Rattle. If it's your opponent's turn, summon a 2/2 ghoul. It's not as good as the other one. The 3/1 that gives you a 2/2. Just because... Like, just because there's less difference there. Like, this is a 5/2, but it costs 4, and your opponent can run anything into it and turn it into a 2/2. So it's like, sacrifice a 1 or 2 drop, that thing gets -3/-0 forever. But I mean, it's probably still fine in Arena, I guess. I don't know. This one, the fact that it's got, you know, like Ice Rager stats, but it costs more and it only gets you a 2/2. I don't know. I guess if unanswered, this is way better, but it's so easy to answer that it might not be. I don't know. Lots of these cards don't actually... Whoop, okay, I guess I'll just open the Epic. I freaked out and clicked it. Epics! 4. Drakari Enchanter. 3 mana 1/5. Your end of turn effects trigger twice. I've been wondering how long until they did this, because they did Bran. They've done Death Rattles trigger twice. Wow. Wow. Okay, hold on. We're going to go to the collection in a second and look at that. Play Dead. He's a good boy. Forge of Souls, whatever. Righteous Protector. I still really like that. And hey, another Shadow Blade. Okay, hold on. We're going to go look at Drakari Enchanter real quick. Hold on. My collection. Let us search for End. Okay, Ethereal Arcanist triggers twice. Crime Street Enforcer triggers twice. Ooh! Ragnaros triggers twice. Ooh! Shadow Ascendant, okay. Wait, that's at the start. Never mind. There aren't that many in Standard, are there? Manatide Totem triggers twice. Oh, Primalfin Totem. Both of those are probably worth it. Probably. Cabal Trafficker triggers twice. Oh yeah, the Blood Imp, whatever. What if I go End of? Oh, there we go. Okay, hold on. Yep. Oh, this is way better. Grimy Gadgeteer. That's cool. Young Priestess, Bartender, Master Swordsmith might actually be worth it. It Master kills itself faster. You get more dudes from Morose. The Twilight Elder goes bigger. The Cobalt Scalebane gives 2 +3 attacks. Baron Geddon blows things up. Gruul gets bigger. Sarah and Yasharj get, oh my god. So yeah, it's a it's a highlight card, and I don't know. Oh wait, what if we go? Hold on. What if we go all cards and search end of? Vitality Totem, yay. Fell Cannon. Obsidian Destroyer, that's really funny. Illuminator gets you more life. Echoing Ooze gets you another copy. No, wait, that's a battle cry. Never mind, ignore that. Thaurissan and Ragnaros! And Kel'Thuzad. I don't really see that. Maybe once in a while, but these two though. Okay, so it's really stupid and wild. Got it. So yeah, it's a highlight card. Like people at the end of the format were playing Bran with only like 2 battle cries in their deck. You know, like I had a Reno Warlock that played it because of Kazakus, Dark Peddler, and like that's it. There might have been another 1 or 2 that aren't coming to mind, but they were the 2 big ones. So it is possible that it'll actually see play in some sort of deck that is only running 1 or 2 of those end of turn things, and it'll be killer. Or it could just be a really cool highlight card. I guess we'll find out. Hey, McGimp. And I've opened 20-some. Alright. Plague Scientist, Dark Conviction, Bear, Shark, Angry Farmer, and a Chain Gang. Cool. Just running through these packs now. Finally gotten most of the commons out of the way. Yep. Hey, look at that. Another Venom Strike Trap. Cool. Oh, legendaries! 3. Alright. What is this? Animated Berserker. 1 mana, 1/3. After you play a minion, deal 1 damage to it. That's cool. So this helps with the things that when they survive damage, a thing happens. And like Battle Rage and the guy who gets bigger for damaged minions, whatever. So if that becomes a deck, this will totally be in it. I really want to put this in like a Wild Grim Patron deck because it's funny. Roll the Bones. 2 mana, rogue card. Draw a card. If it has Death Rattle, cast this again. Well, if Death Rattle Rogue ever comes back, this is totally going to be in it. Otherwise, you've got to be playing a lot of Death Rattles for this to be statistically worth it, right? I don't know. All right, here we go. What's the legendary?
Golden legendary.
I got a golden Deathstalker Rexar. Sick. Okay, well. So this is the Hunter legendary. 6 mana to deal 2 damage to all enemy minions and gain 5 armor. That's cool. I'm I'm sorry, I am blown away. I just got a golden freaking Death Knight. I did not... Nah. Oh, wait. Death Knights. 2. Okay, let's go look at the hero power because that's really... You have to look at it. Rex. Yeah. Build a beast. 2 mana. Hero power. Craft a custom zombeast. Now, from what I understand, how does this work? For those of you that know, I've never actually seen it. If I remember correctly, you discover a beast and then you discover another one. Is that right? I don't actually know. Build a beast. Hero power. Thanks, Hearthstone. You are literally 0 help. Okay, here we go. Soga King says, you discover 2 beasts, then the text, cost, and stats are combined. Okay, so you do discover. So yeah, you discover a beast, you discover another beast, and they get smashed together into one thing that's just the addition of the 2. So you get the, Hey, Mike, it's golden. So you get, I think they said there won't be any more than, none of them will cost more than 5, so you won't get like a 12 mana thing that you can't cast. So you'll get, oh, Lunar Frost has all kinds of information here. The first beast can have any text, the second can only have keywords. Oh. Thank you, Mike. I was just messing with you. I did not know that, Lunar Frost. Neat. So yeah, let's just do a quick search for beast. So you could totally get, an infested wolf. So 4 mana, 3/3, Death Rattle, summon 2 spiders. And then you could get a dire, nope. You could get, oh, here we go. Let's go out here. Silverback Patriarch? That would be awful. So then it'll be a 7 mana, 4/7 with Taunt and Death Rattle, get 2 insects. That's actually nifty. But yeah, there you go. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, back to the packs. Hearthstone, you are dead to me. Hearthstone was already dead to me, so whatever. Oh, shut up, I see you. Bam! Golden Death Knight, that's so cool. Web Weave, Syndragosa, Arrogant Crusade. Oh, look, a non-golden one. Nice. Okay. Death Speaker, Ice Fishing, Tuskar Fisherman for the fishing, a Cold Wraith. I just love the art on the Cold Wraith too. Skeletor. It's chilly out here, man. This sucks. And Howling Commander. I'm still not sure about that one. Alright, moving along. 2 rares. Oh, a Golden Breath of Syndragosa. Oh, that's really cool looking. Ordinarily, I don't really notice golden cards because I just dust them, but that's really pretty. Crypt Lord. Keening Banshee. Isn't that a magic card? Yeah, you can't get Highmane with Wildebeest because it costs too much. Isn't that terrible? So Keening Banshee, a 4-mana 5/5. Whenever you play a card, you remove the top 3 cards of your deck. So it's like an inverted Fel Reaver. But the Fel Reaver was an 8/8 for 5. So it killed things hard. Yeah, this is the Keening Banshee I thought. It's 2 black. Oh, just give me the image. So that's the Magic Keening Banshee. Gives something -2/-2. It's a 2/2 with flying, costs 4. Nice standard little ability. Yeah. Thank you, Stark. But anyway, so yeah, this is a 4-mana 5/5, and when you play a card, you remove the top 3. So it's not as big and overpowered as Fel Reaver, but Fel Reaver had to be big and overpowered because all the power to mill you was in your opponent. Whereas now you're in control, so they couldn't make it a 5-mana 8/8. Because then there's little to no drawback. So I think the stats are okay. Like, this isn't going to last too long because it's still a 5/5, and you're going to use it to... Like, you're either going to use it to remove things, which means it'll die, or you'll use it to punch your opponent in the face, which means your opponent will kill it. So you probably don't need to play that many cards. So I think it's fair. It's whatever. I don't think it's going to see any constructed play. I think it's going to be one of those neat cards in Arena that if you do it properly, it'll be awesome. And if you don't, you'll kill yourself. Hey, whatever. Corpse Widow, 5-mana 4/6 beast. Hey, look, build a beast. Your Death Rattle cards cost 2 less. Like I said before, Death Rattle is a huge thing in Knights of the Frozen Throne and Hunter, and this makes them cheaper. Hey, seems fine. I don't know like how useful it is. If it survives a turn and it's a 4/6, so it might, you could totally get a cheap Highmane, which is really the goal of any sort of Hunter deck, is Highmane, right? Yeah. Blood Razor. Penguin! I should have a counter for adorable cards. I think I'd be at like 4. Spellweaver, 6-mana 4/4, spell damage +2. Seems like set filler. Because, like, with 6 mana, it's not going to be part of any stupid freeze mage nonsense like the Frozen Kobold was. I don't know, it just seems like it's whatever. Getting a lot of Plague Scientists. Like, as the first thing I open in a pack, too. You notice that? Phantom Free... Oh, I talked about that one already. Whatever. Pirate, don't care. Oh, epics. 5. Sec. Bone Mare. 7-mana 5/5. That's terrible. Battlecry. Give a friendly minion +4, +4, and walls. Let's try that again. +4, and taunt. This is one of the early reveals, I think. +4, and taunt. So this is like Paladin, where you get 2 5/5s, one of which with taunt for 9 mana. And that's empty. This is not empty. I think this is an arena card. This is a card that's gonna like break arena, sort of like god, not quite as good as the North Sea Kraken, but I just get the feeling this is gonna be back-breaking in arena, and elsewhere it's not. I don't know. That's all I got. Like Paladin or Arena or like Death Rattles that spit out little dudes. Like this could work with it. I don't think it's great. I mean, if you can make it work, it's going to be great. But I don't know if it's going to be easy enough to make work to be worth it. Also, Bear Shark. Another Corpse Widow. Epic. Treachery. Guys, it's donate. It's just donate. Didn't donate cost 3? Donate was 2 in a blue, wasn't it? So silly. It's a Warlock card. Choose a friendly minion and give it to your opponent. So one of those friendly minions with lame drawbacks. What's the bomb squad? Here. Have this. There's the, what's it called? A ticking abomination that I haven't opened yet. That's a good one to give to your opponent. Here, stupid. I got you this stuff. Here you go, stupid. I got you this stuff. So yeah. I think this will be neat for like the Johnny style player who just wants to see what sort of nonsense they could come up with. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if Brian really likes treachery. Thanks, man. I guess that's a man. I just realized I probably shouldn't say that before I think about who that was, but whatever. Yeah, any sort of terrible drawbacks. Like, here, have this, and then, thanks. Wicked Skeleton Shadow Ascendant, Prologue, Bloodworm. Despicable Dreadlord. Oh, I like this guy. 5 mana demon that's a 4/5 and Warlock. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. I mean, yeah. It's all enemy minions in Warlock. Warlock is usually hurt everything, rah, but it's enemy minions. And it might be because Warrior got all of the neat I forgot what I was trying to say. All the neat damage everything spells, and they wanted to give him a bit of separation, maybe. I don't know, but I just like this guy. He's. I mean, 4/5 for 4 is the standard, so it's 4/5 for 5 with this upside. I really like this guy. I think he's cool. You just play him and force your opponent to deal with him, especially if you can work it to where you kill at least a thing with it. Yeah, seems good. There he is again, first card. Okay, Blood Razor, I get it. Unwilling Sacrifice, 3 mana. Choose a friendly minion, destroy it, and a random enemy minion. So for 3 mana, you're like, I'm gonna kill this and one of your things. Wait, what triggers twice? I already forgot what I was looking at. Oh, the demon guy. Oh, yeah, that's true. Nice, Stark. Bosco says, sorry, I bombed your dude. Here's a liability. In today's world, it's harmless offering. Oh, yeah, because I forgot they made donate red, and yeah. But anyway, I think this is probably neat. If you can... The fact that it's a random enemy minion sort of brings it down a little bit, but it's Warlock. So surely they can clear the way to get rid of the big thing that you want dead, right? Maybe? I don't know if that's worth a card in a deck. It might be good... Legendaries 4? It might be good in a, like a zoo-style deck, just as a way to get something out of the way. But no, then you're paying 3 mana for nothing on your... I don't know. I have no idea. So, like, controlling Warlock decks aren't going to have a lot of expendable minions just laying around. But then aggro Warlock decks aren't going to want that card in their deck. I don't know. The first Death Knight I got from the Prologue was Anduin. Yeah. So now I have 2. Okay, here we go. Penguin, adorable. Shadow Ascendant, whatever. Runeforge Haunter, creepy. A Churus. Alright, here we go. You guys ready? You guys ready? Bam! I got Rot Face! 8 mana, 4/6, Warrior Legendary. Whenever this minion survives damage, you summon a random legendary minion. This is another crazy highlight card. Where you're gonna, like, have out the guy that when you play a minion deal damage to it, and you're gonna play this, and you're gonna get a legendary, and then you're gonna swing with your Blood Razor, and you're gonna get another legendary, and you're gonna have a Whirlwind, and you're gonna get another legendary, and then, like, your opponent is gonna, thank you, Mike, and then your opponent is gonna, like, brawl, and you're gonna be very sad. But this is totally gonna be a Trollden card. It's gonna be in the highlight reels, and I'm gonna build this deck now that I have a Rot Face because it's hilarious. That's awesome. Oh, another Stitch Tracker, finally. Another Runeforge Haunter, Web Weave, Frost Rat, okay. Oh, another Epic. Epics 6. Yep. Nope. Epic! Gnome Feratu. Crypt Lord. Blah, blah, blah. Corpse Razor. 5 mana, 3/3, Battlecry. Give a friendly minion Death Rattle, resummon this minion. So what this sort of says is, like, it's like a Hosen Healer. It says, heal that thing up. Because you're going to give it a Death Rattle, and then hopefully you're going to kill something with it. Or it's like a big, important taunt that they didn't kill last turn, and you give it the resummon Death Rattle, and you snicker. Sort of like Earth Elemental, Ancestral, whatever it's called in Shaman. You know the one. But this one leaves a 3/3 behind. I don't know if this is going to be a constructed card. I think it's really funny in Arena, even though it's just a 5 mana 3/3. I think the Battlecry in the right circumstances is going to be sick. But I don't know if it's going to be constructed worthy. Very few cards are actually constructed worthy, so Bear Shark. Another Keening Banshee. Alright, well I got all of those now, so that's the thing. Fallen Sun Cleric. Blah, blah. I'm getting a lot of these same cards. A Golden Rare. Eternal Servitude. 4 mana. Discover a friendly minion that died this game. Summon it. Oh my god. I loved Resurrect and the Bishop. Onyx Bishop. I loved them so much. But the first time that I resurrected a Doomsayer, I was not happy. And this means you can, like, do that. It's fine. Yeah, and Eternal Servitude has baller-ass art, especially in Golden. Look at that. That's so cool. But yeah, now you can play your Northshire Clerics and your Doomsayers in Priest deck, and it's fine because you are discovering a minion, so there's less downside, and that is great. So yeah, I like this a lot. Like a lot. And then Spreading Plague. Scalebane, Frost Rider. And another Soul Claimer. Cool. Put those in the deck. Night Howler. 4 mana 3/4. Whenever this minion takes damage, gain +2 attack. Oh, it's a Gurubashi Berserker, but differently statted. Oh, so it's not enrage because it's every time it takes damage. Oh. Well, that's cool. I mean, I just don't think I don't think it's any better than the Gurubashi Berserker. Especially with the smaller ass, it's going to be easier to kill. But it's neat that they made a new one. Cool. Necromancer, another Blood Razor, another Drained Soul. Happy Ghoul! He's so happy! Oh my god, he's cute. Two rares. Another knight. Another. Never mind, yup. Shadow Essence. 6 mana. Summon a 5/5 copy of a random minion in your deck. Huh, again, if there's some sort of bizarre tempo priest that pops up, which I'm beginning to think might be possible. I don't know if it'd be good, but it'd be possible. This might go in there. Or this could be like in Control Priest, when all you have left in your deck are like the big scary things. You play this to get like a 5/5 Ysera is still pretty good. I have no idea like where it has a place, but I think it's really cool if nothing else. Getting a 5/5 like Yasharaj is pretty good. Yasharj, Ysharj, however the hell you pronounce that. Tracker, whatever, skeleton, whatever. Bone Drake. 6 mana. I've never seen this. 6 mana, 6/5 dragon, death rattle. Add a random dragon to your hand. Wow. That's really cool. Hey, Salsky. And Tyler Brave. How y'all doing? That's really cool. Here's another dragon. I like it. I like it a lot. Makes me want to build a dragon deck again, which I haven't had that urge in a long time. And another chain gang. Okay. My voice is starting to take a hit here. Another epic. Epics. 7. Is that first Plague Sun? I'm getting a ridiculous amount of web weaves. I wonder if Blizzard is going to be like, we noticed people were getting too many web weaves, so here's some more packs. I'd be alright with that. Light's Sorrow. A 4 mana 1/4 paladin weapon. After a friendly minion loses Divine Shield, gain +1 attack. So this is that niche Divine Shield paladin thing. Like I said, there are a couple things that care about friendly minions losing Divine Shield. So if you're going heavy on the Divine Shield, or like you do the Steward of Darkshire Stand Against Darkness thing, yeah, hell yeah, go for it. Otherwise, I just 4 mana for, like, you really need this to be a 3/4 to even remotely be worth it. Preferably a 4/4. I guess if you have a deck that will set it up, then go for it. Otherwise, it's just not good. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Ticking Abomination. A 4 mana 5/6. Death Rattle, deal 5 damage to your minions. So this is a thing that you can donate to your opponent and then kill. Not donate. I forgot what it's called already. Yeah, Will said that the paladin weapon, it's really hard for it to be better than True Silver. Yeah. And it takes a lot more work for it to be even remotely as good as True Silver. So yeah, this, like, the only downside of donating this is they get a 5/6. But if you've got a way to deal with a 5/6, you're just giving them a board wipe. Especially if you, like, protect it for a turn. or something, so it takes damage. Or just, like I said, can easily handle a 5/6. It's totally worth giving it to your opponent. And that's all it's good for, by the way. That also, like, helps keep the power level of Evolve down slightly. If you turn a 3-drop into that, then your opponent's gonna go, it's gonna be in highlight reels. It's totally, you're gonna see it, and it's gonna feel bad. Oh, look, a common I don't have. Necrotic Geist. Whenever one of your other minions dies, summon a 2/2 ghoul. 6 mana, 5/3. So, it's a Cult Master that gets you board presence instead of cards. Alright, that's cool. It's an arena card. It's a thing you drop and then run all your dudes into something to refill the board. It's fine. It's whatever. It's okay. Oh, here we go. Free Shaman. That's a thing that they're pushing here. A 3 mana, 1/3 weapon, Icebreaker. Destroy any frozen minion damaged by this, because you just dink and they shatter. If, like, Free Shaman is a thing, then this is obviously amazing. And if Free Shaman isn't the thing, then this is obviously dildos. Like, it's not good. So, it might be a thing in Arena where if you happen to draft enough of the Free Shaman cards, then this will be insane. But other than that, this is not good. Shatter's a mage spell. No, Shatter's a red spell. Oh, another epic. Epics. 8. Oh, look, there's another one. The Frozen Clone. I just realized that's a really bad pun. Epic. The Abominable Bowman. A 7 mana, 6/7 hunter spell. Death Rattle. Summon a random friendly beast that died this game. Well, if you're playing that with, like, any hunter cards, then it's terrible. Because you're going to get, you know, like a half an alley cat or a jeweled macaw or something. So I guess this is the thing that you would want to play in beast, like, light beasts. Like, even if you play it with a high main, though, you might get a stupid hyena. I don't know. This seems dumb. I guess a 7 mana 6/7 that brings a 1/1 with it, yeah, that's bad. That's just bad. So you really need this to get you, I guess, like a 2/2 or better for it to be even remotely worth it. I have no idea. It doesn't seem good, though. Three rares. Spirit Lash. Oh, look, this is a new card. 2 mana priest spell with lifesteal, deal 1 damage to all minions. So this is where a bunch of that spell power can make this spell ridiculous, or just having a lot of minions on the board makes it ridiculous. Maybe not ridiculous, but have you ever cast Maelstrom Portal with Halaziel out? It's like, hey, look, I gain 5 life, I get a 1-drop, and I deal 1 damage to all your stuff. Cool. This is not that good, obviously, but I think it's a thing that's good to have. A spell with lifesteal and another small board clear for priests. I think it's fine. I don't think it's great, but I think it's fine. And then a hiccup. Dirt of the Swarm, Icebreaker, and a golden Valkyr Soul Claimer. Ooh, schmancy. Whatever, don't care. My voice is not appreciating this non-stop talking, you guys. No wonder I've been going for almost 2 hours. Ah. Another Nash, another Valkyr, another Reveler. Hey, another Ticking Abomination. Okay, that was easy. Howl Fiend, 3 mana, 3/6 demon. Whenever this minion takes damage, discard a random card. Hang on, let me come back to that. I have to let that roll around in my brain for a minute. Well, I got 2 of them, so damn. Okay, so 3 mana, 3/6 is obviously nuts, right? Like, it's just insane. But then when it takes damage, discard a random card. So you've got to already have out an imp that they're not going to kill. Because this is the sort of thing that might just make you discard your hand. Granted, it's another thing that makes the Warlock quest slightly more playable. Slightly. But you don't have any control over well, as much control over this as the other stuff. So, like with other discard spells or discard effects, you can like make them, you can like sculpt how and when you discard stuff. This one is just play it and it's up to your opponent. I don't know about that one. Yeah, Will said it's really, really bad. It seems really bad, but its stats are so sick. It is funny with Defile. Not funny. Bone Baron. And another Mindbreaker. Cool. A golden Cobalt Scalebane. Look at that shimmer effect. Woo! I want to see this in gold. I bet that's cool. Grave Shambler. Yay. Strong Shell Scavenger, 4 mana, 2/3 battlecry. Give your taunt minions +2/+2. Like I said earlier, taunt is a big thing in Druid, and look, it's bolster attached to a 2/3. It's actually bolster stapled to it. Bolster's a 2 mana this, and then it's a 2/3, which usually costs 2. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you're playing taunt stuff in Druid, probably pretty cool. And if you're not, it's probably terrible. Oh, it's a werewolf. I just didn't even notice the art. Another Shallow Gravedigger. Still not sure what to think about the Shallow Gravedigger. Maybe you play it in Hunter. Another epic. Maybe you play it in Hunter with the your death rattles are cheaper. Maybe. Probably not. Corpse Taker. This is really cool. 4 mana, 3/3. Battlecry. Gain taunt if your deck has a taunt minion. Repeat for Divine Shield, Lifesteal, and Wind Fury. So you play this in Shaman with Alakir, and you got 3 of those knocked right out. I think this card is really cool. I don't know if it's gonna be worth. So let's say you've got this in a paladin deck with Tyrion. It's a 3 mana I mean, it's a 4-mana 3/3 with Taunt and Divine Shield. Which seems fine, yeah. Huh. So, like, is it worth... The way I look at this is this worth it for any 2 of these? So a 4-mana Taunt Lifesteal is not great, but it's okay. A 4-mana, like, Divine Shield Lifesteal, that seems good. A 4-mana Wind Fury Divine Shield is probably pretty... So I think if you can get 2 of these, it's probably worth it. And if you can get 3 or even all 4, then it's completely ridiculous. But, like, how often are you gonna do that? Like, you have to build a deck very specifically, and then those cards have to still be in your deck. So, like, if this is at the bottom of your deck, it's a stupid 4-mana 3/3, and that sucks. So I don't know, like, just like in Magic, I really like this type of card, but I have no idea if it's good. Okay, wait a minute. Benkai Sensei says, I'm a returning player and I haven't played since Old Gods. Well, that's only one. You only missed one expansion. A main priest have 50 Frozen Throne packs. Can you suggest an expansion to focus on collecting for me? Should I buy more Frozen Throne packs or the other... I would say your best bet is to go into your collection, go into crafting, click on Journey to Ungoro, since that's the only set you missed, right? Oh, no, you've missed 2. Oh, you missed Mean Streets of Gadgetzan too. I would say, yeah, go into the expansion, go into your collection, click on crafting, and then check those expansions and see if any of those cards are things you want. Oh, Stark has a crafting guide for Priest. Ungoro is the best packs to get. Yeah, Ungoro had 6 stuff for Priest. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mostly just play for fun, so I'd say you go look at what matches your playstyle and focus on that. I'm not one to just tell people how to spend their money in gold and whatnot. Unlike every other, like, content creators, like, you should totally do this. I'm never going to tell you that. I got nothing. Well, that was a wonderful pack. Do I have all the commons yet? If not, I'm really close to having all the commons. I'm all about some Serenite Chain Gangs, apparently. Damn. Oh, look, a non-golden Drakari Defender. Who's that? Hey, thanks for the follow and the small heart attack. Stupid Mar. I've got to change that. There's a first card Plague Scientist again. Voodoo Hexer. Oh, this is so cool. A 5-mana 2/7 with Taunt and Shaman. Freeze any character damaged by this minion. So it's it's a water elemental shifted slightly and given Taunt. So they added a mana. I really like this, especially since they're trying to make Freeze Shaman a thing. This is great for that. Plus, it's 2/7 with Taunt that freezes things, so it's just a bitch to get through. I really like this card. And then another Ghastly Conjure. Thank you, Frederick 0710. Really got to change that sound. Hup, 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 hup. Bone Baron. Another Doomed Apprentice. Yay. Alright, here we go. I think this is the home stretch here. Where we finally gotten through most, if not all, of the commons. Devour Mind. A golden tainted zealot. Ooh. Another Keening Banshee. Oh, another epic. Epics. 10. See, I was looking at the screen that time, so I saw it pop right before the sound happened, Will. So, huh. Did you just unfollow and refollow? Damn it. Okay, now here's one of those weird-ass things. Dead Man's Hand. For 2 mana and warrior, shuffle a copy of your hand into your deck. I only see this working... I honestly don't know what you'd use this for. I mean, it gives you... for 2 mana, the option to shuffle another win condition into your deck if it's in your hand. Like, alright, you guys, don't start that or I'm going to disable the alerts. Like, seriously. But, like, I don't know... I don't know what the hell. Like, what is the purpose of this? It's not like you're getting extra copies that you can use right now, which is why the first thing that came to mind was shuffle another, like another win condition into your deck. Like if you have Cthulhu and Doomcaller in your hand, yeah, hell yeah, play Dead Man's Hand, throw them both in there so you get like 2 more Cthulhu's. I don't know, it just seems silly. It's a silly card, you know. It's like, well, here's the thing. I don't know. I don't see a use for it, I think is what I'm going for here. Like, I don't see what good this does. But it is gonna be one of those fun cards that you put in a deck and then it does something silly and you go, ha! Whoop. For Will says, for the fatigue game, that doesn't happen often anymore. Yeah, like, I can't see what good throwing, 7 cards from your hand into your deck does these days, because fatigue matchups are kind of few and far between. I don't know. Angry Farmer. On an angry donkey. And another ticking A-bomb. That's new. Desperate Stand. Give a minion Death Rattle. Return this to life with 1 health. Oh, so it's a, is it Redemption? Repentance? I always forget. I always get those two confused. This seems like it's really great to just play with Tyrion. Like, you go Tyrion, Desperate Stand, Tyrion. That way you don't have to worry about them triggering your quest proper, or your secret properly. Is it Redemption? Okay, thank you, Stark. It's also probably pretty good with, like, Wicker Flame Burn Bristle. There we go. For similar reasons, because they're both just a bitch to get through, and making them get through them twice is actually funny. But for... yeah, I'm basically seeing it as good with things with Taunt. Or things with good Death Rattles. Other than that, it's like... okay, 1 health. Hey, I got one of those. I hope that's not a tortollan shell he's using, because that's just gross. Haha. Nope. Is there an epic in this pack? No, there's a legendary. I knew I smelled something. Legendaries. 5. Bam. Unwilling sacrifice, okay. Roll the bones, alright. Prince Valinar. Oh goody, the Prince cycle. Okay, so it's a 4-mana 4/4 legendary. With a battle cry, if your deck has no 4-cost cards, you gain lifesteal and taunt. Now, a 4-mana 4/4 lifesteal and taunt is pretty cool. And I think of the thank you, Mike. I think of the princes, this is probably the neatest one. Okay, no 4-cost cards. Real quick, let's go to the collection. Go to 4-cost. Alright. So Druid can't play... Oh, wait. There we go. So Druid can't play Swipe. Not all Druid decks want to play Swipe. The rest of these are sort of incidental. So you could totally play it in Druid. Right? Is there anything terribly nuts in Druid that Druid wants from neutrals? Yeah, there's nothing... Like, you couldn't put it in a Jade Druid deck, because you want to play Jade Spirit, right? Wow, I'm not seeing terribly much here that's super important for any class. Like, super important. Twilight Drake is pretty good. Okay, so... Hunter can't play Houndmaster or Infested Wolf. Those are both really good. Can't play Bloatbat either, but some Hunter decks I want to do that. Mage, I don't think can play this. Can't play Polymorph or Fireball or the Conjurer or Water Elemental. Paladin can't play Consecration, Blessing, Hammer, True Silver. I don't think it's Paladin ever. Priest can't play... Priest could probably play it. Most of these are incidental with Priest. Rogue is probably fine. Shaman. Oh, Flame Wreath Faceless. You remember this guy? You remember when he destroyed the world? Tidal Surge is pretty good. Wow. Jade Lightning is pretty good. Rest of it's sort of incidental. Warlock. Ooh, Hellfire. Oop. Okay, so... There are less insane 4-drops in things. So this is probably easier to put in decks than the 3-drop one. I don't like the 3-drop one at all. Like, Mage obviously can't play it. I don't think Paladin can play it. The rest, it's questionable. You know, you could probably drop it into one of those and just alter it slightly, and it'll be alright. So yeah, I think of those, he's probably the easiest one to put in. Not my collection, I just left there. But the, I'm not real big on the 2- and 3-drop. Oh, a golden exploding Bloatbat. Ew, it actually bloats. Ew, that's gross. Look at it. Ew. I love it. That's great. Alright, what do we got here? Bunch of nothing, bunch of nothing. Let me be clear, I don't think that 4-drop Prince is good, but I think it's not as horrible as I thought. It's pretty okay. It's pretty okay. There's an epic. Epics 11. None of these new. What's the epic? Snow Fury Giant. Here we go. 11 mana Giant. 8/8 Elemental and Shaman. Cost 1 less for each mana crystal you've overloaded this game. So if you play the Overload 3 guy, the 2/8, this immediately drops to 8, and an 8 mana 8/8 isn't good. But that one thing makes this thing, you know, a thing. More importantly, it's an 11 drop minion, which isn't a thing. This is the only one. So before, if you had out like a massive 10 drop and you cast Evolve, it would just stay a 10 drop because there's nothing to evolve to. Now it evolves into an 8/8. So let's hope you don't evolve your, who am I thinking of? Yogg. Yeah, Yogg is forever casting Evolve. And then he just goes, I'm good, and keeps casting spells, but this will stop it now. So look, it nerfed Yogg-Saron. Ain't this about a bitch? Nerfing Yogg. Ought to be ashamed. Oh. I really want one more Death Knight. Is that greedy? Is it greedy to want one more Death Knight? Of course it is. Another chain gang. Jesus. A golden bone mare. It moved. Kill it. Kill it with fire. This is new. Death Revenant. 5 mana, 3/3. Battle Cry. Gain +1/+1 for each damaged minion. I think this is new, right? So, I wonder if it counts itself. No, I think Battle Cries happen before they enter the battlefield, right? Or not. I don't know. Blizzard is miserably inconsistent with that. So, I don't think this is good. I don't think. But it has a potential to be funny. Like when you swing with your last charge of your Blood Razor and then drop a Death Revenant and end up with like a 8/8 for 5. That's pretty good. But again, if that sort of deck becomes a thing, this will probably be in it. Otherwise, it's not. It's not. I think this is like a nifty arena card where you'll hit some things and your opponent will go, huh? And then you go, bam! And they'll go, ha! And even then, it's not going to be great there. Roll the bones. Is that a euphemism? It might be a euphemism. Hey, Despicable Dreadlord. Nice. Oh, another epic. Oh, 2 rares and an epic. Sick. Epics 12. A golden Phantom Freebooter. Alright. Oh, hey, look, an Eternal Servitude that's not golden, finally. Cool. Embrace the Darkness. Okay, this one's weird. 6 mana pre-spell, choose an enemy minion. At the start of your turn, gain control of it. So it's a delayed reaction mind control. And I don't know how I feel about it. So clearly you can just play this on a big scary thing and then take it. But that means you're giving them, like, if you don't have anything that threatens it, that means you're giving them like free reign to punch you in the face with a big scary thing. Like, it's a neat answer to like Ysera, but if they pulled a dream from Ysera, then they just bounce it. And you go, oh, like, I honestly am not sure how to evaluate this. I'm going to try it out to see how many times I go, oh, for God's sake. But I don't know. I want it to be good. but I don't know. What do you guys think? Any input on Embrace the Darkness? Guess I'll keep going while the delay catches up. Hey, it wasn't the first card this time. Ice Walker? What the hell is this? 2 mana 1/3 mage card. Your hero power also freezes the target. Oh, cool! Okay, that's neat. And it's an elemental. Oh, it's an elemental. That's important. I don't know. Like, it's neat. I don't know what this does, really, because on turn 2, if you play it, you hope it survives, and then you have to use your mana on turn 3 to free something. That seems terrible. So it's like a late game card that's really lame. Maybe it's an arena card. Oh, it's an arena card. Yeah, you drop it, freeze their big thing, hit them in the face. It's a tempo card. Killer thinks it's good. Who's Killer? And I assume you're talking about Embrace the Darkness. I want it to be good. I really do. This, I don't know. I think this is an arena card, primarily. Or some sort of, like, weird late-game control card. Oh, Kibler. Kibler thinks it's good? What does Kibler know? Another freebooter. Why, thank you, Keeper Boy. I appreciate that. Your family's going swimming. Fun fact, I can't swim. Another fun fact, I don't care. I have no interest in learning to swim. There you go. He's learned something about me, and I appreciate it, sir. Okay, Will said stealing a Primordial Drake, even if it hits you for 4, is good. Okay, that's true. Yeah, it is good with the, like, the hard to get through taunts. That's very true. Of course, Kibler thinks it's good. It's a priest card that does something neat. That is one thing I love about Kibler. He and I are on the same wavelength when it comes to decks that we like to play, which is slow control decks. Just so weird, because in Magic, I hate control decks. It's the damnedest thing. Another Keening Banshee. Another Spreading Plague. I have a lot of Spreading Plagues. It's a shallow river, and you're 6 foot tall, and you're never completely underwater. That's the sort of swimming I would totally go for, Keeper Boy. Roll the bones. Good lord. Oh, Kimmy Gibbler. I mean, fun fact, I think that Kimmy Gibbler and Brian Kibler are both very attractive. Mm-hmm. Nothing to see here. Oh, another epic. Epics 13. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, well now I have 2, so I can try it out. Controlling priests tend to have a good life buffer, so delayed mind control is fine. True. It's just if you have some way, if you have board presence and they can get rid of it, then you've just wasted your 6 mana. But then you wouldn't have cast it then, I guess, so, Later, man. Another strong shell, whatever. Another Death Revenant. Yay. Ooh, a golden... That's 2 golden defiles. Excuse me, I got sucked in. Blah, 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 whatever, whatever. Venom Strike Trap, yep. Hey! I can dust the Golden Eternal Servitude now. Sweet. Ooh, another epic. Epics. 14. I really want another Death Knight. I'm greedy. Out of 100 packs, I got 5 legendaries. Okay, that's probably pretty good. Furnace Fire Colossus. 6 mana, 6/6. Oh, Battlecry. Discard all weapons from your hand and gain their stats. Well, there's a reason to have the Forge, whatever, draw 2 weapons from your deck. Because for 8 mana, you get a big ass. You cast that and then cast the Furnace Fire Colossus. This is any good. It's hilarious. I don't know if it's good, but it's a big ass that only costs you... You definitely thought that said Furnace Face. That would be funnier, actually, because the furnace is in his face. Okay, what's the basic weapon? You're in Warrior, your Fiery War Axe. So... You've played those. You're not holding a Fiery War Axe. So let's say you've got like one Fiery War Axe and one of the Blood Razor things. So this is now a 6. It's an 11. What'd I say? It's an 11/10. That's pretty big. Or even if you just have a Fiery War Axe in hand that, you know, you just drew, then it's a 9/8 for 6. Huh. I think this is going to be up there with fun cards. I don't think it's going to see any sort of play, but this will kill me, and I will swear. That's how I'm going to rate its power level. Totally going to kill me. I will say bad words because of it. Another Eternal Servitude. Oh, another epic. Epics 15. Not bad. What was this? Another Dreadlord. He's cool. Skulking Geist. A 6 mana 4/6 Battlecry. Destroy all 1-cost spells in both hands and decks. So what this says is, hey, screw you, Jade Druid. Yeah, that is what this card says. It's like, Jade Druid, Other than that, it's whatever. It's a tech card. It's a meta card. People that desperately hate Jade Druid and think they can't beat it will play this. Because what 1-cost spell do you have that you care about more than stopping Jade Druid? You don't. That's what you have. Yeah. Yeah, you don't put this in your Jade Idol deck. That's terrible. But other than that, I guess if the Hunter Quest ever comes out, then this is just screw that deck. And Will said, and screw you, Exploring Goro. No, not the Exploring Goro meta. No. Oh my god. I hate you guys. Oh, another epic. Dude. Finding epics hand over fist here at the end. Alright. Whole lot of nothing that I don't already have. And Drakari enchant. Oh, I got 2 of those now. Cool. Neat. I want another Death Knight. Damn it. Because I don't want to craft any, because I don't know if they'll be worth the dust. Another epic. A Golden Death Speaker. Ew. 17 epics. Look at the flavor text for Skulking Geist. I'll do that in a minute. Another Death X Punisher. Well, damn. Alright, hang on. Skulk. It's as though a million Jade Idols cried out and were suddenly silenced. Nice. Do it. Swarm. Hey, 2 Bone Drakes. Sweet. I just want one more Death Knight. That's all I want. Come on, man. Damn. Okay. Avalanche. 4 mana shaman card. Freeze a minion and deal 3 damage to adjacent ones. So this one's really weird. So, like all of the other positional spells, I guess, except for Betrayal, seem to do more to the thing in the middle. Like Meteor goes BAM, and then there's splash damage. And Explosive Trap goes BAM, and there's splash damage. And Grievous Bite goes BLAM, and there's claw damage. You know, this one just freezes the thing in the middle and hurts these 2. So positioning is weird. I don't know how I feel about this, to be honest. Like, it's very weird. If they have 3 minions on the board, it deals 3 damage to 2 of them. But I don't know. It's very weird. I guess if you're playing the free shaman thing and you have the icebreaker, whatever it's called, then you just punch the thing in the middle and giggle. I don't know. It's kind of sort of AoE, but shaman already has really good AoE, so I don't know, man. Hey, there we go. One more legendary. Knew we'd get there. Legendaries 6. Yep. Bone Drake. Come on, Death Knight. Hey, it's a Death Knight. Death Knights. 3. Called it. All right, wait. Let's go to the collection and look at Scourge Lord Garrosh. What was that? That was Mike. Thank you, sir. Scourge Lord Garrosh. 8 mana. 5 armor, of course. Battlecry. Equip a 4/3 Shadowmourne that also damages adjacent minions. So it turns Garrosh into the Foe Reaper, whatever 1,000, and the Minotaur dude, the 5/3. So that's cool. But his hero power, Bladestorm, deal 1 damage to all minions. Again, playing into the hurt all your stuff thing. But this, okay, think about this. Deal 1 damage to all minions with this. That means you punch a thing for 4. You deal 4 to the 2 things next to it. And you get hero power to deal 1 more. That's 5 damage. Damn. So, I mean, it hurts the enemy board quite a bit. I'm not sure, like, how insanely, ridiculously broken this one is compared to some of the... Well, not broken, but I don't think this one is as insanely good as some of the others, but it's still good. Maybe not great, but it's good. Plus, I really like Frozen Garrosh here. It's got the dull stare of a dairy cow now, and yet he'll murder your entire face. Nice. Very nice. I like it. Now I'm definitely going to build that. Okay, here we go. Last pack. You guys ready? This is it. This is it. Bam! Rare? Just a rare. And the last pack is nothing. So yay! All right, what am I missing here? Frozen Throne. What is there a mark everything is new button? I forget. Okay, so let's go crafting. There we go. I'm missing Fate Spinner. I don't know what to think about Fate Spinner. You secretly choose a Death Rattle to deal 3 damage to all minions or give them +2/+2. The fact that these are so incredibly different means that it's going to be pretty easy to telegraph which one you have. Like, if you've got a board full of stuff and they don't, you're not going to choose deal 3 to all minions. You're just not. But if you do and they play around that and it ends up being they end up playing around this and it's that could be really funny, but it could also completely screw you. I don't know. I'd have to play with this a few times to see. I'm gonna look through the Death Knights separately. Hadronox is like N'Zoth's best friend. A 9-mana 3/7 beast. Death Rattle, summon your taunt minions that died this game. Now remember, Taunt Druid is a thing now. And like, I don't know. It doesn't do anything at first, right? It's just a 3/7, but once this thing dies, you get all of your taunts back. But especially if this thing dies and you can N'Zoth him back later, then that's completely insane. But I just don't know. It seems neat, but I don't know if it's good. And then Ultimate Infestation. I actually wanted one of these. 10 mana for 5 damage, draw 5 cards, gain 5 armor, and get a 5/5 ghoul. It's like a really crazy Kazakus potion. There we go. So I think it's probably fun, and it's probably pretty okay, pretty good, but I just don't know. What else? Toxic Arrow, 2 damage to a minion. If it survives, give it poisonous. What? Deal 2... Oh, we're in Hunter. Deal 2 damage to a minion. If it survives, give it poisonous. Okay, so when Yogg-Saron casts this on one of your opponent's big guys, it's going to ruin your day, but... I have no idea what to think about this. I guess it gives hunters a way to take care of a huge thing. You shoot your guy and run it into their huge thing. But that's it. Like, otherwise it's just for killing little things or for screwing yourself. Professor Putricide. After you play a secret, put a random hunter secret onto the battlefield. Oh, okay. I like this. This is fun. It's, I don't know if it's any good. I mean, it's a 4-mana 5/4, and you have to play a secret, so it's going to be 6 mana to get anything from him. But then you get 6 mana and a free secret to go with your secret, so, huh. He's neat. Let's just say that. Already got an Ice Walker. Simulacrum. Copy the lowest cost minion in your hand. The whole copy things, my brain doesn't work that way. Okay. So my power just went out. In case you're wondering what's going on. So the last thing that I got to was the simulacrum here, and what I was saying was that when it comes to copying minions, my brain doesn't work that way. So the whole use Molten Reflection to make copies of Sorcerer's Apprentice to get your infinite fireball chain, that's not a thing that my brain would ever come up with, which means that I have no idea what you'd use this for at all, and I'm not gonna think about it. Glacial Mysteries. Put one of each secret from your deck onto the battlefield in Mage, and it costs 8. It doesn't leave a 6/6 or a 5/5 or whatever behind. So it's not Mysterious Challenger. I don't even know. Like, how many secrets are you going to be playing that you didn't already play? And then you've got 8. This is a highlight reel card, I think. I don't see Glacial Mysteries being a thing, but it could end up being some sort of weird, like, control mage. I don't know, dude. Syndragosa, one of the few things that I really wanted. An 8-mana 8/8 dragon with a battle cry. Summon 2 0/1 frozen champions. The 0/1 frozen champions say Death Rattle. Get a random legendary into your hand, right? Isn't it hand? I think it's hand. God, I hope it's hand. If it's battlefield, then that's nuts. Somebody look that up, would you? But do they have taunt, or are they just 0/1? They're just 0/1s, right? I don't remember now. But I think it's really cool. I have no idea the power level. Because getting 0/1s with a Death Rattle means you have to, like, your opponent's not going to kill it. They are AoE insurance, but So I think it's another highlight card that could potentially be like a control deck finisher, but I don't know. My brain is mush now because power just shut off, and then I didn't have internet for however long, and I'm completely incapable of rational thought anymore. Go away. I didn't get a Bolvar Fireblood, a 5-mana 1/7 Divine Shield. After a friendly minion loses Divine Shield, gain +2 attack. It's another losing Divine Shield thing. I don't know how I feel about this one, honestly. So it's essentially a 3/7 because it's got Divine Shield. So when it loses Divine Shield, it'll get a buff. I guess if you get one more, then it's a 5/7 and it's pretty good. This is one I'd have to see in action before I can wrap my brain around it. Blackguard, when your hero is healed, deal that much damage to a random enemy minion. Wow, I like this. It's a 6-mana 3/9, which is really weird. It's hard to kill because it's got freaking 9 toughness. Will said Syndragosa Suite with the Death Knight Jaina. Play it, then hero power one of the tokens and get a water elemental. True. But that's some Magical Christmas Land nonsense right there. How much healing is there in Paladin? Health? In Paladin? Not in Frozen Throne? No way to be Restore. So we got Forbidden Healing, can deal a lot of damage to a thing. Ivory Knight. Wow, playing it with Ivory Knight is really cool. You get a spell, gain some life, and hurt an enemy minion. Lay on Hands just deals 8 to something. Ragnaros is pretty cool. There's... Oh yeah, there's True Silver. Wow. Holy Light actually got decent. Okay, that's cool, yeah. It's got enough uses, especially with True Silver, that I think it's cool. And Lifesteal, Will pointed out. Yes, Lifesteal. Damn. Okay, cool. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a Death Knight. I got all the priest cards except for Archbishop Benedictus. 7 mana, 4/6. With the battle cry, shuffle a copy of your opponent's deck into your deck. I mean, if fatigue was still a thing, this would be neat. Fatigue games are hard to come by these days. It's like a control on control matchup. So Priest is one to run into that, but I think it's just fun. It's an awesome card. That's not necessarily a good card, you know? Ah, oh, I didn't get a Doomerang. Throw your weapon at a minion. It deals its damage, then returns to your hand. Now, Stark pointed out to me last night, you throw your weapon at a minion, it deals its damage, and then it returns to your hand like in the card game in your hand. It doesn't... It's not that the weapon just deals its damage to a minion and that's it. It's that it puts the weapon back in your hand after dealing the damage, which is cool. And in Rogue, there's all kinds of, like, the Shadow Blade right here is one you want to reset so you can be immune again. So, yeah, I think this is neat. I don't know if it's any good, but it's awesome. And then Spectral Pillager, deal damage equal to the number of other cards you've played this turn. I mean, it costs 6, so you've got to have lots of coins and preps and cheap spells and whatnot, and then you go blam. Could be fun. Another highlight card. I don't know. Cryostasis. Give a minion +3/+3 and freeze it. Okay, so you can use this to take extra face damage and use the Icebreaker to kill something. Or you could use it to buff up your own dude and miss an attack with him, but then he's bigger. I have no idea how I feel about that at all. I think it's another of those weird conditional buffs that no one's ever going to use. Will said Pillager's a bad SI7 agent. Yeah. Yeah. It's a highlight reel card. Yeah. Murabi. 6 mana, 4/4. Whenever another minion is frozen, add a copy of it to your hand. Okay. Again, free shaman is a thing now, so I guess that's cool. Can use it with this for 8 mana to buff a thing and get another copy of... I don't know. Again, my brain is completely fried after the panic of my stream ending, so... 5 mana, 1/6, Blood Queen Lanafel. So it's got Lifesteal, and it has +1 attack for each card you've discarded this game. Now, this could be a thing that makes the quest better. I mean, really, you only need to discard 2 cards for her to be pretty alright. A 3/6 with Lifesteal for 5 seems fine. So, like, you play Doomguard, and then later you play Blood Queen Lanafel? I don't know. You could always draw her after Deathwing and be really funny. I don't know. It's another one of those cards we're going to have to see if the deck exists for her to fit into and do well. Good lord, I didn't get Bring It On. This is very strange. 2 mana. Gain 10 armor. Reduce the cost of minions in your opponent's hand by 2. Burr, it's cold in here. Let's hope she doesn't have an auctioneer. Oh, God. This is going to be really good, like, when your opponent is all out of cards or almost out of cards. You know, gain 10 armor. If they have 2 cards in hand, it's probably okay. You don't want to do this when they have lots of cards in hand, because that seems bad. I don't know, this seems like a last ditch, oh god, please don't kill me kind of thing. I don't know. Oh, Mountain Fire Armor, a rare I didn't get. Look at that. 3 mana, 4/3, Death Rattle. If it's your opponent's turn, gain 6 armor. I really like this. Like, it's a 3 mana, 4/3, so it's aggressive instead of a 3 mana, 3/4, which is, you know, more efficient. But this is more face punchy. And if they kill it for you, you get 6 armor. And 6 armor is not a small number. So I think this is really cool. You just keep hitting them in the face until they kill it and give you armor. Or you run it into their small dudes until they kill it and give you armor. Or you trade up with it and you don't miss the armor. Yeah. Okay, go away. Prince Keleseth. This one's really weird. If your deck has no 2-cost cards, you give all the minions in your deck +1/+1. Somebody pointed out somewhere, I don't remember where, that if the Hunter Quest deck becomes a thing, this is totally good for that. And I went, because you're playing a crap load of 1-cost dudes, and this makes them all super efficient. Otherwise, I have no idea if this is ever going to be worth playing ever. Like, I just don't know. And I don't feel like going through 2 drops like I did the 4 drops. It just doesn't seem like it, you know? And then here's the 3-drop, dude. This is my least favorite. A 3 mana, 3/3, Battlecry. If your deck has no 3-cost cards, you transform into a 3/3 copy of a minion. So not only do you have to have the no 3-drops in your deck, but you have to have the minion you want to copy on the board already. And someone, I saw, was it on Reddit or something? You go like Malagos, Innervate, Prince Taldaram, Moonfire, which, okay, there's one extremely niche use for it. It's not good. Oh my god, Arthas. Arthas, a 4 mana 2/2 beast with a Death Rattle. Add a random Death Knight card to your hand. I don't have the Death Knight cards handy, and it's getting late. I really need to stop streaming. But they're all either super efficient or really powerful. They're like Ysera Dream spells. Or what are her spells called? Whatever. They're like Ysera spells. They're all either super good or super efficient. And look, this is Arthas that just gets you one. He's a good boy. Look at him. Meat Wagon, 4 mana, 1/4, Death Rattle. Summon a minion from your deck with less attack than this minion. I mean, I guess if you buff it or something, it's okay, but that doesn't seem worth the effort. Rattling Rascal. I love this guy. 4 mana, 2/2. He's so cute. With a battle cry that gets you a 5/5 skeleton. I want you to think about that. It's a 2/2 and a 5/5 for 4 mana. So it's 7/7 for 4 mana. With the drawback, Death Rattle, summon one for your opponent. So this is another one you can use with the Donate spell in Warlock, or you just silence it, something like that, or easily have a way to deal with a 5/5. I think he's fun, he's cool, he's neat. I don't know if he's any good, but he's neat. Tomb Lurker, 5 mana, 5/3, add a random Death Rattle minion that died this game to your hand. I think the 5 mana, 5/3 makes him really fragile, and you just get a random Death Rattle? I guess and it's that died this game, it's not one of yours. So, like, if you're only playing good Death Rattles, then I guess it's decent. But if your opponent's playing little gimpy ones, then I don't know. It seems like an arena card. Nerubian Unraveler, 6 mana, 5/5, spells cost 2 more. It's like a miniature Lotheb that lasts longer. I think this is going to be really cool to buy you a turn or two against, I don't know, like Freeze Mage. When you think Freeze Mage is going to kill you, you drop the Nerubian Unraveler and don't die. Or when Miracle Rogue is going to go off, you drop a Nerubian Unraveler and don't die. And even if they sap it, that costs 4. Seems good. And then the Lich King. 8 mana, 8/8 with Taunt. At the end of your turn, add a random Death Knight card to your hand. And again, the Death Knight cards, there are what, 6, 8 of them, something like that? And they're all, like I said with Arthas, they're either super powerful or super efficient. Yeah, he's, I think he's going to be a new, like, control finisher. I think he's probably like a new version of Ysera. Because he's just big and powerful and good. And even if you only get one Death Knight card before they kill it, it's a Death Knight card and they're all good. And, okay, they're mostly good. There's one that's less good. And then if they kill it, that means they had to kill an 8/8 with Taunt, which cost them a lot. Which is fine. And yeah, it doesn't... Yeah, when I first read this, I'm like, it gets you a random Death Knight. That's stupid. You're not going to replace your hero with a random other hero every turn. What? No, they're a subset of cards, like Ysera, like spare parts, that sort of thing. Yeah. Okay, let's go look at the other, the other Death Knights. So Malfurion the Pestilent, 7 mana, choose one, get 2 Poisonous Spiders or 2 Scarabs with Taunt. Excuse me. So Poisonous and Taunt, 2 things that they're doing a lot of in this set with Druid. Poisonous are, like we said before, it's summon 2 removal spells. Or summon 2 things with Taunt to get in the way. Those are both good for Druid, I think. And then the hero power, you get +3 attack or 3 armor. Instead of 1 of each. I really like this. I think it really gives Druid some, like, oomph. Some, like, late game punching. And Will pointed out, yeah, both of these work with Fandral Staghelm, who now doesn't say your choose 1 cards, but, like, your choose 1 effects or whatever he says. So yeah, now when you play this, when there's Fandral out, you get both. And when you hero power with Fandral out, you get both, which is ridiculous. So yeah, +3 attack to keep hitting them to finish the game, or +3 armor to stay alive. Both of which, again, really good. I used to put Justicar Trueheart in my Druid decks just for the armor, and occasionally I would get to punch something for 2. I think it's good. Deathstalker Rexar. Oh, there he is. I was like, I got a Deathstalker Rexar. Okay, so we already covered him. Whew, that scared me. Okay, Frostlich Jaina we saw in the prologue. For 9 mana, you get your 5 armor and the battle cry of get a water elemental. And your elementals have lifesteal. And your hero power becomes deal a damage, and if it kills a minion, you summon a water elemental. Which has lifesteal. Yeah, I think this is completely sick in, like, a control mage. And, yeah, I'm excited. Super excited about that one. Uther of the Ebon Blade. His battle cry gets you a 5/3 lifesteal. Which is ridiculous. Huh. And then, hero powers is 4 Horsemen, where you summon a 2/2. And then if you have all 4, you destroy the enemy hero. You get, when the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse come together, then you win. So it's not only do you get a big ass weapon that steals life, but you force them to deal with your hero power dudes. They can't afford to just ignore them. And if you can somehow protect them, then you're just gonna win. You're just gonna win. So yeah, I really like this. I think this is gonna be really funny and wild with the reset your hero power dudes. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we got Anduin. Sick. I just realized I'm on the wrong thing. Boom, there we go. Oh no, the count's gone, because I never saved it. Son of a bitch. Because I had it open and then the power went out. Okay, well, we'll go back to this one then. Valera the Hollow. 9 mana, 5 armor, and stealth until your next turn. Which is, it's really good for Rogue because sometimes Rogue is just, I'm going to die next turn. Well, not if you have stealth. They can't target you. So that's really cool. And then the passive hero power during your turn, add a shadow reflection to your hand. Could someone look up what's a shadow reflection? 6/3/17. Well, thank you, Bosco. Six. 3. 17. Yay! Busker, you're the best. Shadow Reflection Valera Hollow. Here we go. Shadow Reflection. Each time you play a card, transform this into a copy of it. What? Death's Shadow will trigger. Is that what this is called? And add a shadow reflection to the player's hand during each of their turns, including the turn that Valera the Hollow's first played. Shadow reflection automatically leaves the player's hand at the end of their turn, meaning that it can effectively only be used to copy cards that cost 5 or less mana. The player can never have more than one shadow reflection in their hand at the same time, and it's not affected by cost-reducing effects, whatnot. And prep doesn't work, stuff like that, but like it pays attention to cost reduction like the giants if it becomes a copy of the giant. Okay. Thanks, Hearthstone Wiki. You're way better than Hearthpone. What a pile of crap. Okay, so this is really bizarre, and it essentially just nets you another copy of anything you draw. Which means, hey, you've always got combo, I guess? Okay, Thrall, 5 mana. Very cheap. I lost the chat, too. Hang on. Bam, there we go. Thrall, 5 mana, Battle Cry. Transform your minions into random ones that cost 2 more. It's a double evolve, which is crazy. And then his hero power, Transmute Spirit, is an evolve for 1 minion. Transform a friendly minion into a random one that costs 1 more. And I think this is another really awesome highlight reel card. It doesn't... Like, I don't think this is gonna go into the... like, the aggressive Evolve Shaman decks, because they don't need it. But it could be a really neat thing in some sort of mid-rangey Shaman deck. I don't know. This one's weird. It looks like it's a lot of fun, but I have no idea what deck it goes into. I guess if you play Thrall Deathseer, you don't necessarily need Bloodlust. But yeah, you do, because there's no way you're going to get Bloodlust amounts of upside out of this. I don't know, man. It's really cool, though. I like it. I like it a lot. I have no idea where it goes, other than in Nifty Fun deck. And then the last one is Gul'dan. Blood Reaver Gul'dan. For 10 mana, Battlecry, summon all friendly demons that died this game. Okay, that's a lot. That's pretty cool. Okay, yeah. And its hero power is deal 3 damage with Lifesteal. He's just throwing around Lightning Helix just for fun. Just pew, pew. I guess by the time you get to this point, you don't necessarily need to keep life tapping, I guess. So it's fine that you're losing the card draw, especially since you now have a board full of demons, presumably. I don't know, man. If you've played like a Doomguard, then at least one of those is going to have charge. A 5/7 with charge is nothing to sneeze at. Like, it's a big flashy effect, but I don't know. I guess it's in good, maybe this will be a new Curve Topper instead of Jiraxxus. Maybe even in addition to Jiraxxus. You play this first, and then later you play Jiraxxus, but then you've got Lifesteal, so you're going to be gaining your life. I don't know. I got nothing. Again, like all of these, it seems really powerful, but I don't know what to do with it. No, put it in a deck with demons, dummy. Yeah, I got that part. I don't know. And we got Garrosh. Nice. So yeah. There you go. I was going to continue with the solo adventure, but it's like 5:30, and as Daniel pointed out in the chat, yeah, we are still doing the mana pool tonight, and I've been talking for like 3 hours straight. So I'm going to go try to figure out how to get my footage back so that I can actually put this on YouTube. But a big thanks to Will for the pre-order. That is so awesome of you. And I got so much good stuff and all this good footage that I probably can't use. And another big thanks to Mike, who told me at the beginning, he's like, you're getting 100 bits for every legendary and 1,000 bits for every golden legendary. And so I got, wait, where was the count? So I got 1,500. Yeah, I got 1,500 bits out of that. So thank you, Mike. Sometimes I have a little bit of luck. Sometimes. Yeah, so with that, I'll be done, and just in case this ends up on YouTube, all the usual stuff, like and subscribe and favorite and Patreon and all that good stuff. Come over to Twitch, follow, subscribe there if you want, just hang out. We have a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm gonna go now. So thank you all so very much for watching, and Hail the Lich King. I mean, go play some Hearthstone.